Does it?
Venus is what boys have down in front.
It's fabulously freaky.
Live from a dumpy condo we like to call KDK Studios, KDK's Lunatic Fringe is on the air.
The following program contains material of an adult nature and is intended for mature audiences only.
And with that, let's begin the program tonight. Thank you all for listening, everybody. I am KDK, and you're listening to KDK's Lunatic Fringe. A lot of big news going on in the world of KDK. I'm looking at my levels here. Guys, let me know if I'm not loud enough. A lot of interesting news is going on in the world of KDK over the past couple weeks. First of all, I uploaded last week's program last night, so you can go listen to last week's program if you missed it in the archives as the stream. Also, this past Thursday, see, I haven't gotten drunk in like a month or two. And for some reason, I just felt like getting drunk last Thursday. Because I didn't have to work on Friday, so I said, okay, I'm not doing anything, Keith is working. Well, actually, he was staying over his dad's house. More on that story later. And so, it was the first time I was alone for a long time, so I said, fuck it, I'm going to get drunk and play around on the internet like the old days. And I did. I got drunk and I listened to some internet radio programs, and I called up the people at Social Crime Network while they were on the air, and the program was Masturbating with Mariah and Peg Jameson, who is the runner of things over there, hosting the program. And I called up, and Peg was very complimentary about my prank calls. I knew that he had liked the prank calls because he had asked me permission to play them on his internet radio station, Social Crime Internet Talk Radio Network. I think that's it. And I asked him if he would simulcast the program, and he did better than that. Anyway, Pegs agreed not only to simulcast the program, but he did one better, and he hooked me up with a new encoding program so that I can run multiple streams and stream directly to his server as well as Ted's at the same time. So, monumental announcement, that's what we're doing tonight. I am broadcasting to Social Crime Internet Talk Radio Network, as well as tedweb.com. So hopefully we'll help spread the contagion even further. I'm broadcasting 3 streams right now. 124K mono for TED, 124K mono for Social Crime, and then a 56K mono MP3 Pro, which is the one that I'm recording. Because anyway, so that was my big announcement, that we're on Social Crime Live right now. They're a new network. They haven't been around long. I think they've been around a month, and it's something that was set up by people from nhbradio.com, or whatever that site is. I think that was it. And I guess it was just people who were disgruntled over there went out and started their own internet radio station, and we're going to help them kick NHB's ass. No, I'm kidding. I don't have anything against the NHB people. Except that if they were smart, they would have started simulcasting before Social Crime. Hell, everybody can simulcast. I don't care how many people are simulcasting. I have no idea how many people are listening. I'm going to have to check in a minute, but I'm not going to worry about it yet. I have a lot of new stuff that I'm going to play tonight. I have a new call from ComedyThinkTank.com. I have some new KDK stuff that I can play for you. Of course, I'll be playing stuff from the Prank Call Underground, and most importantly of all, I'm going to be taking requests for live prank calls on the air. Numbers coming in from Mr. Peepers. We have Elizabeth Ashram, Houchi Dung, Hung Dung, Huge Ass, Simplicio Bobias, M. Aslick, Thong Dung, Koon Dung, Kividi Kikami, Chica Pussy, Amos Twat, there's an old one. Excuse me. UFO Butt Up, David Hairy Ass, Rocco Hairy Ass, Harry Ballsack, Jonas. I remember Ellen called Jonas a couple weeks ago, and I called him as well. Maybe we'll have to call him again, because he's one of those angry, confused old men who's fun to talk to on the phone. Then we have Richard Virgin, Harry Dyke, and Kenny Dumbass. And Little Evil Neo is starting with her names, with Bert Spaceman, Segan Abo Gunge, Cornelia Fennell, Eugene Weishorn, Florian Rothbrust, Bunny Rothbrust, Raleigh Thrush, Lori Horlick, Wilbur Harlan, Moni Crummett, Clay Higgerbottom, Jurgen Naggart. I'd like to do like direct requests tonight. Like if you know somebody in particular and can give me a little information about them, I'd like to do a couple of those tonight because, let's face it, those are easier to do. And let's see what we got here. Jim3775 has some numbers coming in here. He says, I looked up some classified ads. Lost 2 toolboxes in Edina near Metro Boulevard. Reward. Reward Scottish Terrier male. Lost cat, $200 reward. Lost Wheaton Terrier. Lost Golden Retriever. Massage, Katie and Missy, $30 for a half an hour. Asian Touch, Peaceful Mind, Relaxing Massage from Destiny. We can call up some massage parlors. Maybe I should save those for Ted. I always do like the strip bars and stuff like that with him. Antique Butter Churn. Okay, I'm going to have to call and try to buy the Antique Butter Churn. Wanted NCAA Final Four basketball tickets. Well, Joe can call him up and try to sell him some tickets. Anyway, I'm still getting settled in here. And I just cracked my first beer, and I've been talking so much so fast I haven't had a chance to enjoy it. So I'm going to take a sip of my beer here. You know, whenever I talk to people who are interested in simulcasting the program, they always want me to stream to them instead of Ted. Everybody tries to steal me away from Ted. I've talked to numerous people, even people that I've eventually convinced to simulcast the program, have tried to get me to leave Ted, and I don't know why. Everybody wants to have me all their own. But that was one cool thing about Pedge, is he wasn't pushy like that. You know, he gave me the program that'll allow me to do 3 concurrent streams that are still running steady. They're not dropping out. Guys in the chat room, let me know if the streams are dropping out. They're all listed there on the front page of KDK Prank Calls, all the different streams, the broadband and the dial-up. So there's 3 different streams you can choose from. Let me take another sip of beer because for some reason I'm phlegmy tonight. As you can hear, I'm in a pretty good mood. That was one of those burps that happens too soon after you drink something so that it's wet and gross. But there is one important change to the program. And it's not because we're on social crime. It's something that I've been thinking about for a while because I don't want anybody to get in trouble on my stupid behalf. I don't want anybody getting in trouble because of my stupid ass. So I'm going to stop playing copywritten music. The only music I'm going to try to play in the future is stuff that's so old that it's in the public domain, or stuff that was in the public domain all along, or songs that indie bands post on their websites free for download. So it's going to be a lot harder for me to find decent music that I can play during the program. But it'll make my job easier when I'm editing the program. And then I don't have to worry about Ted, you know, having problems with BMI or the RIAA or whatever. Or the social crime people or anybody else who might end up simulcasting in the future. So that's something I'm going to try to move away from starting tonight. And we have a phone number coming in here for an old folks home in California. So I'm going to call it before it gets too late.
Good evening, it's Henry speaking. May I help you?
Hello?
Hello?
My name is Ed and I'm lost.
Can I help you?
I'm lost and I'm in a house and I don't know what it is, but the doorbell is ringing. Did you hear the doorbell or was that just me?
Where are you?
I don't know. It's just sort of like, you know, when you drink a lot and you black out and then you wake up. What? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear a ding dong? I'm gonna go look at the door.
What's your name again?
I'm gonna go look at the door. Hello? Hello? Who are you? Hello?
Yeah, I was trying to do a whole thing. Yeah. And that is Keith joining us in the background, along with the cats doing the sing-along. Give me a kiss and you gotta go pee. Which reminds me, let me take a sip of my beer here. What happened with that lady? I'm calling an old folks home saying I'm lost and I'm in someone's house, I don't know where I am. And she just hangs up on me. That was the number somebody sent me for an old folks home. Yeah. Louis. No, I didn't know what I was going to say, so. I don't know where that call would have gone if I didn't have to go answer the door. I was going to start arguing with you about who you were and where I was.
Please leave your message after the tone.
Hello, is anybody home? Hello? Hello? Pick up your phone. I know you're home. Somebody called from there not 5 minutes ago. Hello?
I wonder what the people who are listening on Social Crime for the first time are thinking about this program, because most of the people who listen are people who've been listening for quite a while. Because we're sort of an independent thing, sort of hidden on the internet, not a whole lot of people know about us. And the people who listen generally tend to be the same people who listen every week. Well, that's a good thing, I suppose. People who find the program like it and they keep on listening. That's a good thing. There's just, I guess there's no good way to explain what this program is. This program is basically just my one night of the week to party and drink beer and smoke weed. And I haven't smoked any weed yet, but I'm going to have to find it so I can smoke it. And I make prank calls because that's what I like to do. Honey? Who the hell is this? There's somebody trying to open our door and let themselves in. It's got to be Kevin. No, Bill wouldn't try to open the door. It's Kevin. Pizza delivery man? Is that my pizza? Alright, which one of you bastards ordered the pizzas to the house here? We should have asked him what the name was. It would have been like Chester Hairy Ass or something like that. And again, I just lost the stream for Social Crime. Even though we are no big deal. We usually get some pretty good numbers of listeners listening into the program for internet radio. You know, there are big stations out there that don't get the number of people listening that we do. And they have a radio station that's new and they don't have a whole lot of traffic going there yet. So we can help them out by bringing traffic to their site, and they can help us out by bringing traffic to our sites. So everybody wins, but only if it works. I'm going to play this. It's a new one from Comedy... okay. Maybe I won't play that one. KDK's Lunatic Fringe, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, that's Domino's Pizza. Can I have the address again?
This is Domino's Pizza?
Yeah.
What's the name?
Did you order pizza, man?
No, I didn't order a pizza.
Okay, I just came into your house, right?
Well, somebody was here, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry about this. Somebody must give you a phone number, okay? I'm sorry about that.
I think maybe it was the crazy guy next door, because he said he was going to be coming over later. You know,
oh, yeah?
The guy at number, what is that, number 21?
27?
You know, we're the middle apartment in the building. He's the one all the way on the right, like closest to the road, on the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
It was probably him. His name is Dave.
Okay, that's okay. I come back to the beat, see if somebody wanted to call you back. Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
I'm sorry about that.
No problem. Well, they gave him my real name. All right. Fess up. Which one of you ordered a pizza to the house? Order some Chinese food because Kevin's dad works there. Raw Milk says call Schultz and that's a good idea because he's old and he will be going to bed shortly, most likely. So let's call him while we can.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, this is the KDK TNT operator. We have a collect call from North Vietnam. Will you accept?
You gotta be kidding. Forget it.
Will you accept the charges?
No.
Okay, I'll put you through.
No.
Hello, my friend.
Well, that was an old trick. I'm gonna try him again.
Hello.
Hello, this is the KDK TNT
Goodbye.
operator.
Let's get the hell off the line.
You have a telephone call
Goodbye.
from Mr. Edgar Rosenthal. Well, you were right, Raw Milk. He's an angry old bastard. I'm calling him again later. I'm not going to call him again right away because he's so angry and old he probably took the phone off the hook. But I'm definitely going to try back later.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Oh, damn it. That would have been so great. That was somebody that I read about in the newspaper was busted driving a stolen Toyota. So I was going to call him up and accuse him of stealing my car as Jill. Damn it. That would have been so funny.
Hello?
Hello. May I speak to the man of the house?
The man for the house?
Yes.
Who's this?
My name is Ed, and I'm on the phone with my wife Jill, and we're looking for Adam.
Oh, 1 second, please.
Okay.
Hello.
Hola, how are you doing, dear?
Huh?
Oh, quiet that down, please. This is Jill. How are you doing, dear? Listen, I'm the lady that you hit in the head with the beer can when you were drunk driving around the other night.
What the hell you want?
You were driving around and you threw your can out of your car.
I was right drunk, man.
You were driving so fast and you were completely shit.
Yeah.
And you hit me with a can and it was half full and you knocked me to the ground and you got...
You're right. You scared me.
You got beer all over my wig. You know, I'm an elderly woman. I'm 87 years young, and I have lung cancer, and I don't need this.
You tell me, Mac.
Excuse me, what was that? Hola.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah, ¿qué quiere?
What is that?
Habla en español porque no speak English, man.
Speak English, you foreign-born bastard.
If you don't speak English, fuck.
I'm speaking. What the hell do you think I'm speaking? I'm speaking English to you.
If you don't speak Spanish, I don't care what you're talking about.
Well, then you should have said that in the first place.
You know, man?
You know what? I'm going to call immigration.
Hey, what do you want?
Well, you hit me and I want an apology.
What do you want?
I want an apology. You hit me in the head with a beer can.
Paralyzed.
And
What is it? Paralyzed for what?
I'm not paralyzed. I'm not that bad. It's just a little bump on the head. So how are you doing, dear? Hello? Do you do this sort of thing all the time? Driving around, throwing beers out of your car?
Hey.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here. Hello?
Hey, what did you say?
Who is that ass in the background?
Excuse me. What do you want?
I'm telling you what I want. I want an apology for when you hit me with the beer can and sprayed me with the beer. I have to hand wash my wig, you know. You can't just send that to the dry cleaners.
You know, you're wrong. Because I don't go out in my house because I don't have driving license.
Yeah, I know you lost your driver's license because that day you were around drunk driving before the cops caught you. You hit me with a goddamn half-empty beer can. That's what I've been telling you 5 times already.
I maybe you saw my brother.
Does he drive
My
your car?
brother go back my home in Indian.
Does he drive your car? You know, the one with the busted taillight?
You wanted me to just call back to the police or what?
I already called the police and they gave me
yeah,
a phone
okay.
number.
They said the police coming over to my house.
Well, I haven't called the police on you yet. They just gave me a number, and I told them I would deal with it in my own time.
You know what, you crazy son of a bitch, that you are.
I'm 87 years old.
Huh?
You have no right to speak to me this way. You treat me with the respect I deserve.
Angry Spanish people are always fun. I feel better now. Doing that voice kills my throat, though. Let me see if we have any new info coming in.
Hello?
Hey, I'm calling about your ad for the antique butter churn.
It's sold.
Is it still on the premises? Because I'll outbid him whatever he's going to give you.
It's gone.
You wouldn't happen to have his address, would you? I'll buy it from him.
Man. If she started talking more, I was going to start making it like I was going to break into his house and steal it. But anyway, I got to go take a pee. So I'm going to play a prank call. Let me open up my prank call file here. My prank call file, second only to Ted Webb himself. I got so many prank calls, it's fucking ridiculous. Sorry about that. This is something from our last CD, from KDK Prank Call's last CD, entitled Two Fruits and Syrup. And the call is entitled, which one should I play? This one is called... Let me see how long they are, because I'm going to need, like, 3 minutes. I'm going to play this one. It's called... fuck, I don't want to play that one. Okay, this one is called Monkeypox. I believe I did this one with Josh T56, who's in the chat room right now. And I'm going to pee and be right back.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Mrs. Yu?
Yes?
How are you doing today? This is Mr. Karen at the, I don't know, what should I say I'm from? From the healthcare center?
Ann Arbor?
And I was wondering if you had any questions about STDs.
Okay.
Well, do you have any questions? Are you well informed?
No. Say it again.
I'm wondering if you have any questions about STDs as part of a social and community service that we offer. It's a free service. I just call you and I'll help explain any questions that you might have about STDs. Can I help you?
You know, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm sorry.
We're on a very tight budget, so we get paid less after midnight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't understand this, but I'm not going to understand it.
Hello, I'm his partner. Hello, are you there?
Do you know the symptoms of gonorrhea?
I'm sorry?
Do you know the symptoms of gonorrhea?
No.
Well, perhaps my cohort here can explain it a little better.
You live in Clinton, right? Clinton Township? Hello?
Yeah?
And, you familiar with monkeypox?
No.
Well, we have some readings here that shows you might have some. Hello?
You know, I think this is very late. I'm not going to...
We're calling you because it's very serious.
I'm sorry?
You could die within 24 hours.
We're going to have to quarantine you and about 75 of your neighbors.
What is that?
It's the quarantine. We're going to need to quarantine you and about 75 of your neighbors, about 100-acre area in the town there of Clinton, because of the monkeypox outbreak.
So we're calling to see if you need any supplies or anything. We'll have people coming through to bring water and milk and essentials for people who won't be able to contact the outside world for perhaps quite some time.
No. No, I don't need it.
Are you confused?
Right, I do.
Yeah. You want me to bring you some milk? Some eggs? Make us some French toast?
What?
Mrs. Zoo?
Yes.
Can you put Ron on?
What?
I'm a friend of your husband. Can you put him on the phone, please? I'll explain to him about the monkeypox. Hello?
Hello?
Ron?
Yes.
Excuse me?
Is your name wrong?
Yes, could you,
You know, if you're wrong, don't make a right.
What do you need to do? Ron.
What is that?
What is what? I don't know. That's what your parents called you. Ron. Am I wrong?
Yes.
No, you are. Are you confused, lady? I'm confused, too. I've never met somebody like you before.
I'm sorry?
I've never met somebody like you before. You're so unjaded and friendly and pleasant.
Right, you know.
It's not often.
Nice.
Well, don't get angry now after I gave you compliments about how pleasant you're being.
Would you like to go to the moon with me? You want to go to the moon?
Would you like to drift down the star?
No.
There's the moon over the jar.
How about Mars?
Kick the dog around the yard?
Hello?
Don't ask me where I got kicked the dog around the yard, but it was funny nonetheless. He's just gonna yell at you.
Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Now you're sounding like Rice-A-Roni.
Hello?
Hello? Lobby?
Who's this?
This is Ed.
You got a wrong number.
No, I know who this is. This is Sheldon, right?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Ed.
Ed who?
I met you last night. Well, not last night, but a couple of nights ago. You told me that you wanted me to call.
I don't remember, sir.
Well, you're holding out on me because you have a penis and I have a butt, so let's hook up.
Goodbye.
No, Lovey, don't go.
Go by.
Don't, Lovey. You told me you loved me. Yeah.
I tried.
That was the old man, though.
Oh, was it?
No, like a Mr. O'Rourke kind of old man guy sounded.
Ah.
And, I was afraid at first. I was like, you remember the time we called Mrs. Gunn, and then we called her back, and we were talking to a cop?
Yeah.
All of a sudden we got a different voice, and it turned out to be a cop. I thought, wow, how the hell did Sheldon get a cop over there so fast?
Well, how fast did Ms. Gunn get a cop over there?
Yeah, but she was friends with the cop, I think.
Yeah, but it was a matter of not even 2 minutes.
Was it? Yeah. Was it that fast?
Yeah. We were all shocked that there was a cop over there already.
Yeah, your tax dollars hard at work to go file. Yeah, file reports because some old douchebag can't handle somebody calling her and saying cactus. No, that was the one. This stupid lady has a big metal G on her roof because her last name is Gunn. And I called her up and I told her I was going to knock it off her roof because it was a rusted out old eyesore. And she was arguing, it's only a year old.
It's wood.
It's not rusted, it's wood. And then we were going to call her back and tell her that we have a U for her. So, you know, if she collects the letters, eventually she can spell her whole name. But it was the cops.
Actually, you know, speaking of Gunn.
And then the prank continued because it was Sally doing this prank. She didn't get phased. She kept on going with the prank, and the guy totally bought the Sally voice, and the cops didn't think anything of it.
Well, if you heard Sally, you didn't know it was Sally. Would you buy it?
Totally.
Yeah. I would totally buy it.
That's what I said from day one.
Joe, I would be skeptical about.
I know women who sound like Joe.
Yeah, but I would still be skeptical.
Well, yeah, because there's not that many people that sound like that in the world. We know a guy who sounds just like Chuck.
But yeah, but still, I would still, if you called me, I would be skeptical. Yeah, you sound exactly like Chuck.
Very
ZZ Top.
Very watery burps tonight.
Doesn't he look like somebody from ZZ Top?
Somebody call me so that we can three-way and call Pindar. Because if you call him once from a number, you can't really get in trouble until you do it repeatedly. And if I do it, it will be repeatedly. But I want to call. Because he's so angry and belligerent. And he's so... He tries to make it out like he's such a slick old man. He gets the number off of caller ID because Hellbringer forgot to block it. And he's like, I got your number from Los Alamos. The Secret Service. He's got sort of a Chuck voice. I wish I could do a good Pindar voice.
I like the laugh you do, though. Do laugh.
I do like different laughs. I don't do the same one. Anytime he laughs, I just like hit the talk button and do a maniacal laugh.
Wow.
Yeah, they're always different. Not that you noticed. I'm kidding. I'm going to play a prank call from Atlantic Dimensions, and if anybody feels like calling in, feel free, call in. I won't give out the number because those who want to call in, those who are allowed to call in already know the number. Anyway, this is from Atlantic Dimensions at AtlanticDimensions.com. This is one of their newer prank calls, and this one is called Is This Joe? And I'll be right back.
Hello?
Hello? Who is this? Is this Joe?
Yeah?
Yes, I live about... Hello?
Go ahead.
I live about 4 houses from you.
4 houses?
Yes, I do. I don't know if you know me or not, but I looked out my window about 11 p.m. last night. And I saw you stomping my gardens just to death.
You what?
I saw you stomping my flowers. You kicked over my flower pots as...
I don't know anything about it. Hold on a second. Who's this, though?
Oh, this is Sally?
Sally?
Yes?
Hold on a second. Here, talk to my wife. Who? Sally. Some Sally? She saw somebody stepping on her flowers. Hello?
Yes?
And you live down 4 houses, you say?
Yes, I do.
Well, I really don't know what you're talking about, because I don't leave the house to walk around the street.
Well, I saw you do it. I don't know if it was exactly you, but because they were inside of a bunny costume when they were doing it.
A what?
A rabbit costume. I'll just call to see if it was just a prank or something you pulled.
No, I'm sorry. I don't go around walking the street.
Well, they were wearing a bunny costume and they hopped on into your house. I made sure I saw where they went.
Somebody in bunny costume?
Oh, yes, sir. I was just wondering if it was a joke or...
No, we don't have nobody here with no bunny costumes here.
Are you sure it wasn't that other lady in the background or something?
I really don't know. I know that my wife was here and we were home, and I really don't know.
Is it possible that one of them did it and you just don't know about it?
Did somebody else did it, you mean?
Oh, yes?
We didn't even notice anybody around our house.
I mean, maybe it was your wife and you just don't know it or something, because they clearly ran into your house.
I really don't know, really. That surprises me, really.
Oh, you should have seen the look on my face. There's a bunny hopping around my yard, kicking over my flower plants and my...
What kind of bunny?
I'm not familiar with the breeds of bunny rabbits, but it was clearly a human in a costume.
Somebody in a costume hopping around?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We don't know anything about that. I was just asking my wife, but she says, I've never heard anything like that.
I haven't either, but they hopped on into your house.
No, we didn't see anything like that.
I don't know what to do then.
I don't either, but we'll keep an eye open to see what happens.
I was trying to figure out who did it. Trying to make sure it was the right person, and there's a trail of Easter eggs leading up to your house.
Oh, I really don't know. So I hope you have a good night.
All right, then. And those Easter eggs are still out there if you want to go pick them up or something.
No, I really don't know anything about this.
So do you want to pay for my flowers with cash, or do you want to just write a check?
I really don't know what you're talking about, so I hope you have a good night.
I hope it's not as good as last night when you were in a bunny costume destroying my lawn.
No, I don't go around. You have a good night. Thank you.
And we're back.
Please enter your...
The cats are going to get really noisy in a minute. So they're getting fed. Kevin called for some strange reason earlier. He called from the ice skating rink, and I was just picturing him like in a tutu skating around. His big fat ass. Hello, this is your KDK TNT operator. You have a collect call from Bangalore. Would you like to accept?
No?
Okay, I'll put you through.
Hello? Greetings from Bangalore. I've been outsourced and I'm stuck here. How are you doing today?
Well, I think you got the wrong number.
My name is Ed, and I'm 87 years young today.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm here, and I'm in New York, and I'm all alone, and it's my birthday, and I have nobody to talk to.
Oh, for goodness sake.
So I just called a number, and I was looking for a friendly voice to talk to.
Well,
would you like to talk for a moment?
Yeah, I'll be 84. On April 14th, I'll be 84.
Oh, God bless you. You only have a couple weeks?
Yep, that's all.
You have some family to celebrate with, or I leave you all alone, too?
I'm all alone, but I have two sons. They're both married.
And
I live alone.
Do they call you on your birthday?
Not really, but they come to see me every Sunday.
Oh, that's wonderful. I have a son, and he's 36, and I haven't seen him in maybe 10 years.
What, a son?
Well, I'm over in Bangalore, so he's back in the States.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm in India. I was working in the telemarketing, and they sent me over here. They said, you're outsourced, and they sent me to Bangalore. They say, if you want your job, we're moving you to India. And now I'm in India with all these crazy people, and I have no family, and it's my birthday.
Why? You're in India with all those crazy people, huh?
You know how they are. You see on TV, they blow stuff up every day.
Yeah. I wouldn't stay there if I was you. I'd get the hell out of there.
I know, but now I need to save money and get back home. I want to go back to Florida, but I'm here until I save up the money to move.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my.
And it's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you. You know, I hear you're listening to TV, and you know there's no good TV here in India. They have one station controlled by the government, and it's all propaganda, anti-American bullcrap.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have a TV playing all the time, and I don't even have to look at it. I'm sitting here at the kitchen table all by myself. Yeah.
You drinking a little?
Do I drink a little?
Yeah.
No, I'm not a drinker.
I used to drink, but the doctor told me I had to stop or my liver would give out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink, but I smoke cigarettes.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's bad too.
I I lost my wife to throat cancer.
Oh.
My wife killed 5 years ago. I lost her to the throat cancer. She died with a cigarette in her hand.
Oh, my.
And a hose of oxygen in her nose. And she's lucky she didn't blow herself up.
Huh?
That stuff is very flammable.
Yeah. Oh, I don't smoke much, but a little bit.
You ever smoke the weed?
Huh?
Around here, everyone smokes the weed.
No, I don't smoke no weed.
I don't know where they get it in the desert, but they're all walking around all stoned. You know, that's why they hide their faces, because they don't want you to see it all red and stone.
Oh, my.
So what is your name? My name is Ed Rosenthal.
Ed what?
Rosenthal?
Rosenthal.
Yeah, I'm a Jew.
My name's Annie. Like Annie.
Annie.
Annie. Annie. Mary.
Like the musical.
Huh?
Like the musical.
Yep, Annie. King. K-E-E-N-E.
That's a lovely name.
Annie Mary King.
Well, that's a lovely name, and you're a lovely woman.
Thank you.
And it was delightful talking to you. But I'm gonna go now because it's long distance from India, and I'm just gonna go grab a 6-pack and pass out in my sorrow.
What's your name?
It's Ed.
Huh?
Ed, you know, E-D.
Ed?
Edgar, yeah.
Oh, Edgar.
Yeah.
What's the last name?
Rosenthal.
Oh, Rosenthal.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was nice talking to you, Annie.
Yes, it was nice talking to you.
And you have a happy birthday in April.
You bet. And yeah, I hope you have a happy one. Stay well.
Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God, I can't call that woman anymore. That woman is a sweetheart. Did you hear that? I called her saying I'm 87 years young today. It's my birthday and I have no family. Will you talk to me for a minute? And I had to end the conversation because she wanted to keep on talking. Yeah, really nice old lady. You thought that was a guy? No, that was Annie Keene. We called her last week too, and again, she was incredibly nice, even though we're calling her at 11 o'clock at night. To an old person, that's like 4 in the morning. And 4 in the morning is like noon for a normal person. Okay. No more calling Annie Keene. Let me cross out that number because she really is a delightful old lady. And I called her as Edgar last week. You think she would say, I remember you calling here last week and acting like a fool? Maybe she doesn't remember. She is old after all. Or maybe she likes Edgar. Next time I call her, I'm going to hit on her. Actually, last time I called her, I think I said maybe we'll get together for coffee sometime.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Can you put the gay guy on the phone?
I think you got the wrong number.
Wait, I dialed 1-866-NHB Live.
No, you got
Uh-huh. So you're not the live internet radio station hosted by all the gay men?
No.
You're not gay?
No, you got Broomfield.
You ever think about it?
No.
Oh, well, everybody thinks about it.
No.
Well, you're thinking about it now.
No, I'm too old to think about it.
Okay, well, I guess I'll keep trying.
You sounded like you didn't want to hang up.
Well, what's the correct?
Hi. NHB Radio.
Hello, NHB.
Hey.
Hey, who do we got here?
Hey.
How are you? It's Maurice.
Hey, we're doing pretty good. Who's this?
Oh, my, you don't sound gay at all.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, I don't give a shit.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. Right Road University isn't on.
Yes, right.
We're not gay, baby.
Yes, right.
We're all straight.
Right, taking...
Strictly clit.
Well, put a gay man on the phone. I need my gay fix.
Sorry.
Hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous.
Oh, that's great.
Cinnamon butt lube. Do you want some?
Yeah, I have a banana up my ass. I'm peeling it.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, that's super.
So
Fabulous.
where are all the unattractive, ogurely old gay men tonight?
Online.
You're talking
Well,
soon.
aren't they supposed to be doing a program? This is supposed to be the KY University, right? Is this KY University?
KY?
I don't have internet access. I can't listen, so I wanted to call in and say hi to my friends. What's with all the tippity-typity?
Oh, you have to call back next week. I'm sorry.
Who is this?
Do you have friends?
I have...
Who is this, Damon?
I have several.
Oh, no.
Who
do you get them up your ass at the same time?
Who is Damon?
For Briar, you should call back later in the show. Thank you. Click.
Damon is a sexy name.
Okay, somebody's trying to call in.
Hello, I'm far more interesting.
All right, listen.
Fuck you, you suck.
This one is from Lucius Tate's second tape, which is untitled. It's just called tape number 2. Very creative. This one's called St. Bernard, and I'll be right back. Wow, people say our calls sound bad.
Yeah, I was talking about them St. Bernard puppies.
Yeah.
That, best offer for them. Take an offer for them. $350. Yeah. Well, I don't have $350, but I got an offer I can give you. What about $25?
Oh, no. I can't go that, no.
Huh?
No, no.
Who you talking to in there, boy? Who you talking? I was calling this lady about a puppy. You know we need a puppy. And I want to get a dog, Daddy. What kind of dog? St. Bernard. You know that one that was in that movie that we was looking at? Oh, yeah, St. Bernard. You ain't gonna get no big old dog like that. You have to go out and rob a restaurant to feed the damn thing, boy. What's the matter with you? Well, you don't know how big they are. They don't get that big.
Oh, how big?
That big dog, if you work for a pound, who you talking about? Well, what you... I have hooked one up behind the car and pulled me out of it. That's how big they is. Well, that's what we could use something like that, Daddy. What we want it for? Well, it's a... well, is it a good hunting dog?
Huh?
Is it a good hunting dog?
No.
That's if you got a harness so we can fly the garden. Well, you have to have a harness with it so we can fly a garden with.
A what?
A harness. A harness so we can fly a garden.
No. What you say? The best offer was I'd go down to $250. I can't go no lower than $200.
Oh, she said she'd take $250 for this puppy. $250? I'll buy a mule for that. What you talking about? $250. We don't. I got a harness for a mule. I ain't got no harness for a dog. You don't have anything that goes with this dog? Is that all comes with it for $250? Just the dog? After you have anything. Anything that run real fast. Something that be good for target practice.
What is this?
Oh, you know I'm getting a lot of personal questions on them. Well, I want to know what's the cheapest thing you got. What's the cheapest thing you got, man?
I'll give you a little kitten for free.
A little kitten for free, Daddy. Well, that would take all those kittens. Well, Daddy said he'd take all them kittens. If you tell me where you live, we'll come pick them up.
No. I can't do that. They're not my kids' kittens. House kittens. What do you get a kitten for?
Well, like, what you say? You won't know what we want them for. What for? Them kittens. What I told you. Well, we're going. I want to show you how to shoot. I want you about to take a corn cob and rub on that kitten butt, put the antenna kind on. It'll run like a spotted goat. And you take that 22 rifle and try to put it down there, baby. You learn to do that, you can it, right? We just want for pets.
No. Sorry. And the dog's sold for $250.
Okay, well, thanks.
Bye-bye.
All.
And we're back. And that was a very poor sound quality prank call from Lucius Tate. I'm glad I'm not the only one with prank calls that sound crappy sometimes. And I'm noticing that, there it goes again. The 56K encoder for social crime keeps dropping out. You know, the problem might be on my end, because my cable might be acting crappy. Cable is overall very fast, but it fluctuates. It goes up and down, and sometimes if it goes down low enough, it'll boot one of the streams, I suppose. I guess that's what's happening. And apparently Ted Webb just got another pizza. That was too funny. Somebody goes, Ted, you paid for the pizza? I'd be damned if somebody bogus ordered a pizza to my house if I'd pay for it. Unless I was, like, really, really stoned. Which reminds me, hey, honey, where's the weed? I don't know where you left it. Are you looking for it, or are you just ignoring me? Okay. Several moments? Somebody sent Ted a veggie pizza. Well, that's awesome. Ted likes veggie pizza. That's, you know, Ted's probably happy about that. Order me a meat lover's pizza. I'll pay for it. Hola.
Hello?
Hello?
Did you guys order Chinese food?
Who is this?
Chinese restaurant.
Who gave you this number?
From my court ID?
Now, I know that's a bunch of bullshit, because I didn't call and order any pizza. You're from Los Alamos, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
You want the secrets of the Moolah generator, but I'm not going to share them with you. They're mine, and I'll take them to my death.
So you didn't order?
I would like one Moolah generator, please.
Okay, go fuck your mom, alright, bitch?
After I'm done with yours. Then, of course, at the end, I can hear him listening to the stream. I hope this thing is recording okay, because I haven't checked it at all tonight. And again, the 56K stream says it's down to 4 minutes of broadcasting. The 24K ones are fine. They've been going strong for 1 hour and 17 minutes, which is about the length of the program so far. I'm actually sort of curious what kind of feedback I'm going to get from the social crime people about the program, because I'm not sure anybody knows exactly what to have expected from tonight. Well, actually, they're probably not even able to listen because all the streams keep on crashing. The mono stream just crashed. Ted seems to be the most stable one tonight. We see this.
Hey, brothers.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad. Wow, you're really loud.
Was I?
Yeah. No,
Sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
I have to, like, scream all my cuss words.
I know, it must be hard.
Am I on speakerphone?
No, I'm using a very, very crappy handheld cordless phone.
Oh.
Why, you hear an echo?
Yeah, kind of, a little bit.
I'm sorry about that. It sounds,
it's okay.
It sounds tinny sometimes. Do you guys deliver?
No, we do not. But we're open for brother.
Can you do me a favor and ask if there's anyone there who wants some food out, and I'll tip them $20, guaranteed.
Where are you?
I'm at Osborne Street. It's not very far. It's over by the hospital.
Alright, so, like, say I'm leaving here.
Osborne Street is behind WestCon.
Yeah.
It runs behind...
Is it by where that traffic light is? Because I go to WestCon, you know, like, where the,
It's at the intersection of Hospital Street. So you know that you got the Danbury Hospital on the corner?
Uh-huh.
That's Osborne.
Alright, so you're saying the one that, like, goes up the hill towards the school?
No, it runs parallel with the school. It runs basically behind the entire campus.
Alright. Say I leave here, right? I leave Three Brothers and I make a left. And then WestCon is, like, you know, WestCon's going to be on my right. Before there, I make a right at the traffic light where the garage is on my left.
Okay, you're at the Three Brothers parking lot. You make a left. And then you go down, I believe it's to the first light where you make a right.
This one right here, I make a right, okay.
It'll take you to the hospital. When you're at that light, right before you get to the hospital, you know where the playground is?
Yep.
If you make a left, that's Osborne Street.
Oh, okay, alright, yep. So that's when the actual traffic light is on.
Yeah, we live in one of those houses where they have like 5 rooms rented out to the students.
What number is it?
It's number 25, but it's behind number 23. So you have to drive up the driveway, and then you'll see the second house. It's like it's one driveway, but then it branches off, and there's a house on the right and a house.
All right, hold on 1 second, because I gotta get permission from my boss if I could do this.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Oh God, people in the chat room, tell me if I should quit it right now, because this is really mean. Let me know if I'm going too far.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm sorry, but...
They won't let you do it?
Nah, because you could be some psycho, waiting for waitresses to deliver food. I mean, I know it's highly not possible, but they won't let any of us leave.
We're all just here partying, and there's nobody sober enough to even
see,
walk
Michael,
around.
yeah, in that case, I'd definitely never come back. Wow.
Okay, well, when you get off work, if you want to come party, we got about a dozen people downstairs.
Wow, man.
Okay.
All right, well, if you want to play something to go, you can order it always and come in or whatever.
I got to see if we can find somebody sober enough to walk down there.
Oh, no, poor kids.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Yep,
bye. Well, I'm really glad that she said she wasn't going to come because she sounded like a sweetie. She sounded really cute. Did you hear her? Hello? Never mind. Cute little college girls. I'm on beer number 3. Wow, this is the most beers I've had during a program in months. I've been doing sober programs for far too long. I'm listening right now, KDK. Funny prank so far. Keep going. Hey, Ted. How you doing, man?
I'm just eating a piece of my non-ordered pizza.
Did they really? You really bought the pizza?
No, I mean, the guy came all that way, with his pizza.
Well, I feel bad, too, but I'm not going to pay for a pizza I didn't order. Were you hungry, at least?
No.
Is it good pizza, at least?
No, it was expensive. It was like $25.
For large?
Yeah, I think it's a large, yeah.
Well, that is expensive. Damn.
Yeah, fuckers.
Is it a good pizza, at least? No? What's on it?
It's good pizza.
What do you got?
It's veggie lovers.
Veggie lovers.
Someone said yak to that before.
I didn't think to ask what kind of pizza they were sending me before. Call Pizza Hut and order a nigger lover's pizza.
Who the hell said that?
Broken said that. That did not come out of my mouth. You want to do it? Okay, so that would be a pizza with bacon and sausage and grape soda.
You can call them up and ask for a fruitarian pizza.
A fruitarian pizza?
Do you know what fruitarians are?
People who only eat fruit?
No.
No?
They only eat food that has fallen from the tree.
Oh, so you can't pick it?
So you can't pick it because you're harming the plant.
That is so fucking retarded. So, I'm glad you're not that far gone. I'm glad you see the humor in it.
Gotta kill something to survive.
I lived with somebody like that before, and we got into a great big argument because he was talking about plant rights.
Plant rights?
Yeah.
I'm a stalk of corn. I have rights.
Yeah. Plant rights. We should all starve to death and just eat bug-filled stuff off the ground. But then you can't eat the bugs because that's an animal too.
Yeah, well, shit. Why exist? You're just a drain on the planet.
Well, if it wasn't for us, this planet would just be overrun by foliage.
That's true.
And live animals.
You don't want foliage running the planet.
No, and roaming animals. Who needs that? Imagine roving herds of cows, thousands strong, just roaming the countryside.
You have Armageddon-type wars between all the different kinds of cattle.
Yeah, the cows and the buffaloes that go to war. So I have a couple of ideas that I actually did some research.
Oh.
I found a phone number that two phone numbers that may or may not be Eddie D's, and I have a feeling they're not him. We can call Sheldon back. We have another old lady I haven't called yet tonight, Aletha Simpson. I have 3 long dongs that which one do we normally call, San Francisco or San Jose?
San Jose.
Okay, so we have him, and then we have another one in Worcester, Mass. that I don't think we've called before, right? We haven't called Worcester for.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we can induct a new Luong Duong.
I don't know. We have our suspicion. My wife's asking who sent the pizza.
Yeah. Tell her it was the guy who cursed her out on the phone and made her cry.
I think it's the same guy who pranked you that one time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what do you think is going to happen if the...
Don't even acknowledge it.
What was that?
Don't acknowledge it at all. Pretend like it didn't happen.
No, it's too late.
Oh, you already said something.
Yeah. No, we just felt bad because we couldn't tip the guy or anything because we had to pay him in change and stuff.
Oh man.
Because it's like around here, if people are delivering pizza, it's like how do you survive in the most expensive city in the world delivering pizza? It's like.
If he's charging $25 for a pizza, it sounds like he tacked on $5 for himself already.
It's round table pizza out here. It's like. I don't know.
Things are really expensive around here because of all the old rich people.
Yeah.
And still, a pizza around here will run you like $16 delivered.
Like, fuck you, Dave. I swore I didn't call his line. We keep having this. We keep going back.
How many times has he said that, though? I can't believe it anymore after the last time. I can't. He denies it with such conviction, but I just can't believe it anymore because he did that last time. And then when he sees we're not mad about it, he'll be like, yeah, it was me.
Sorry, dude, my bad.
Yeah, exactly. Go fuck with the Rice-A-Roni people. Oh, wait, they're not on tonight.
Rice-A-Roni?
He has
Hellbringer has children?
You didn't know that?
No.
I swear on my kid's eyes, I never...
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there.
I don't care if he did or not. I just want to know if he sent me the pizza this time.
Well, if you did, send me another pizza because I'm busy on the phone and I'm hungry for meat lovers. Order something with pepperoni, sausage, and bacon on the whole thing. I'll be completely unhealthy. I'll counteract Ted's vegetarianism.
Yeah, who needs those fucking pigs anyway?
My carnivorism.
I'm feeling a little angry at Mother Nature right now because she bit me, the bitch.
What do you mean? You're cold last week?
No, I went hiking yesterday, and I was having a dream about being attacked by bugs.
Yeah.
I woke up and I felt a pain.
Yeah.
I looked down and I had a tick stuck to me, sucking out blood.
Oh shit. Well, the good news is it takes 24 hours to get Lyme disease. No, seriously.
I read that it could take up to 30 days. So.
Well, no, I mean, the tick has to be attached to you and feeding for 24 hours for you to have enough of, like, the virus for it to affect you.
Yeah.
I used to live with a guy.
For a while, I assume, but...
I used to live with a guy that we called, I don't know if I ever told the story on the air before about the black guy that I lived with for a short while because my license was suspended and I wanted to live someplace close to work.
Mm-hmm.
And I sort of led him on into believing that we would have an affair, and I never had any plans on doing it. Well, anyway, he had Lyme disease. His nickname was Lyme Boy.
You must have had it for a long time then, because usually if you catch it, like, within the first couple months, then antibiotics gets rid of it.
Yeah? Yeah. Cool.
Because it's just a bacteria.
He must have let it go for a while because he said his was permanent and he just had to take medication for it. And he worked out a lot to counteract, like, damage to his muscle tissue.
That sucks.
Or he could have just been crazy.
I don't know.
There's always crazy.
That is the option.
You have fun with Pindar last night? I forgot to remind you not to do the jack
recordings of the message I left on his machine.
What's that?
He played back over Yahoo Chat my message I left on his machine.
Oh, he's been playing it since you did it.
It was funny to hear it play back.
Isn't it?
It's crazy. Richie showed me his picture.
Yeah, doesn't he look normal?
He just looks just like I imagined.
Does he really?
Old dude.
I thought he looked too normal. I imagine like cockeyes and like I don't know, like one eye bigger than the other, and like I don't know what I expected. Somebody with a tinfoil helmet, maybe. I love the guy because he's so angry and mean, and so completely insane, but yet he sounds so completely sane, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, here's the latest link from NASA.
Yeah, the latest link from NASA. Who are we gonna call tonight? So who are we gonna call?
I don't know. We want to try the old people.
We're unavailable to take your call at this time. If you'd like to leave your name and phone number,
you want to leave a message?
We'll be happy to return a call to you. Thanks very much and have a great day.
You may record your message at the tone.
Hey, I was taking a biology course, and I started to mix all kinds of things from my prior chemistry class in with some specimens, and the strangest thing happened. Something similar to a gremlin was born out of a vial that I was working on, and I think it's loose on campus, and I just wanted to give you a heads up in case people started being consumed by it. Thanks.
Consumed by gremlins? Wouldn't that be a mugwai? What came first, the gremlin or the mugwai?
Mugwai.
Why? When I was a little kid, I was convinced mugwais were real.
It was creepy, though, when you watched it when you were little.
I thought it was funny. I was never scared by it.
I think I was scared by when they turned into, like, the evil gremlins.
Yeah, but even then, they're in the bar, and they're flashing people, and, they're making stupid
I like
jokes.
the sophisticated guy.
The sophisticated guy?
Yeah, the real smart one, the one who...
Oh, yeah. You must be thinking about part 2, the one who, like, takes over the TV station.
Yeah. Richie just gave me a number for Alabama Paranormal Research.
Aaron ought to call up and do that one with me, because Sally's always into the paranormal calls. This stuff floating around?
I took it.
You know that movie Fantasia with the dancing broom? It dropped out again.
Poked all sorts of
I'm telling you.
objects in my ass.
I hope this isn't fucking up my recording that I keep getting errors. It says unable to send data fast enough. Buffer cleared.
Uh-oh.
And then it'll come back in like 30... There it goes. Now it's back. Well, for everybody who's listening on Social Crime on the 56K stream, there's obviously a problem. My upload is not fast enough. I don't know why he has to have 2 signals, too,
Just give him one.
If they're a talk radio station, you don't really need
take
high-quality stereo. You can't play music anyway without getting your ass sued. People want to be able to hear my burps and sci-fi 5.1 surround. Did I say sci-fi or hi-fi? Well, nice to know you're listening.
No. Richie says he's not going to call in, so he said we should call that number. Alabama Paranormal Research. I'll call it.
Okay.
Oh.
Good. So we don't have to do the thing where I put it on hold and write the number down and people listen to dead air. And
Hello?
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 Hi, how are you? Are you coming over?
Who's calling?
This is Jack, silly.
You have the wrong number.
I ordered pizza and you said you were coming by.
Not from this number. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
You have the wrong number.
Is Long there?
You have the wrong number.
Long?
who are we calling?
San Francisco Paranormal.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Thank you for calling the Office of Paranormal Investigations. I'm sorry, but nobody can take your call.
I would love to hear the
However,
messages.
we are checking this voicemail box quite frequently and return calls as quickly.
To transfer to another mailbox, press 1. To hear your options again, press 0. To transfer to another mailbox, press 1. To hear your options again, press 0.
Yeah, lovely options.
Your options should
Press
be
pound.
Let me hear those options again.
Press stop.
Option 1 is to transfer to another mailbox.
You know what I want to hear you do?
Option 1.
I want you to call somebody using your Irish impression. Your Jamaican impression. That sounds like an Irishman. Call for your free reading. Top of the morning to you.
Oh, top of the morning to you. It's a brabu back back the knack knack.
What? What'd you call me?
That's from the Three Stooges.
Oh, okay.
When they were trying to act Irish Scottish, and they were. Josh is sending a number for William Hung.
He sends a number every week, but we haven't been able to get a hold of him yet. We've called him like 4 times, so that one's in your court.
Well, I'll try it for good measure.
Okay.
Hi, this is William. I can't come to the phone right now, but please message. Keep William home from me.
Hello? Hello?
William, are you hung? Are you hung like an oak tree?
He's hung like a Chinaman. What time does my Domino's close?
You're hungry?
I think they close at midnight. See, I ate about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so now it's like, now I'm hungry.
Hold on.
Probably because I'm drinking too. When you drink, your body starts to crave food to help absorb the alcohol.
Edgar
Rosenthal?
Ed Rosenthal's having trouble with his computer. So
Hi, good evening. I need to speak to someone in support, please.
In what?
Support.
What is your question?
Well, I have a problem with the computer I bought from there.
Oh, okay. 1 second, please.
Okay.
You hold on 1 second, please. Cholo.
Fuck you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I bought a computer there, and it's having problems.
Okay.
My grandpa's trying to get online.
Okay.
And he said that the email won't work.
Okay. And,
can I return the computer?
No. That's a software problem, though. And also, what kind of email program is he using?
The email.
Yeah, what kind of program is he using? Is he using Microsoft Outlook, or is he using? Is it an online email account?
Yes, it's online.
And
with the internet?
Yeah.
I got the internet on 3 discs.
Okay. The one you get on 3 discs is your recovery disc?
No, wait, it says, Yahoo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yahoo is online mail. It doesn't have any discs for it. So, I mean, if you're having an email problem, it's something wrong with your internet, not anything wrong with the computer.
Well, if there was something wrong with the internet, I wouldn't have bought the computer.
I see. Can you hold on 1 second?
Yeah.
It sounded like he just hung up on you.
Yeah.
That didn't sound like no transfer or hold.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, I think the batch it did.
Well, it'll come back in like 10 seconds if he didn't.
What bastards?
I was just acting ignorant.
You know how that's got to get aggravating, listening to that crap all day long? Because that's exactly what it gets. Old people trying to stick like a floppy into a CD-ROM drive or something.
Yeah.
You know how stupid old people are.
Well, while I was teaching an intro to computers class.
Hello, sir?
Yeah?
Okay, let's see. How long ago did you buy the computer?
I bought it tonight.
Oh, you can return it if you want.
I can?
You have 30 days. I think you have 15 days to return it with the computer. I mean, you can return it if you want. I mean, if it's a problem you're having with your Yahoo, it's not anything wrong with the computer. It's basically you can't access your Yahoo email. Are you able to access any other web pages?
Yeah.
Okay, then, and when you go, are you able to go to yahoo.com? Okay, but you can't get into your email in Yahoo.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me ask you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have to use the keyboard to navigate around because I haven't figured out how to use the mouse yet.
Okay, is it a USB mouse? Basically, is it a...
What is USB?
Is it the end of the plug, the one that plugs into the computer? Is it round or is it rectangular?
It's rectangular.
Okay, that would be a USB, and it needs to go in the back of the computer to a rectangular-looking port.
Uh-oh. Something just popped up on the screen.
Okay, what's that?
It says you won $100,000.
Oh, just close that. Those are all fake. Yeah.
But does that mean I won, or?
No, it's just spam. What they're gonna do is they're gonna make you think you won, then they'll tell you to input all your information.
Oh.
Yeah,
isn't that illegal?
Well, it is supposed to be. That's why some of the companies are being sued right now.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Let me try something here. Okay, I plugged the mouse in.
Okay.
And it's not doing anything.
Okay, give it a second. You have just give it.
Am I supposed to move it?
No, just give it a second. Just is there any message appearing anywhere after you plug in the mouse?
No, just one that says
found something.
No, one says something about male growth hormone or something. It's another one of those pop-ups.
Pop-ups, yeah, just close those.
Okay. Oh wait, there's another one.
What does it say?
Actually, it's very disgusting. I'm not going to repeat what it says.
Okay, just close it.
They keep popping up. This time it's offering me a vacation.
Just close it.
To Cuba.
They're all fake.
I thought you couldn't go to Cuba.
Oh, you could if you want to.
Isn't it illegal?
No, it's not.
No. Okay, they've stopped now. Okay, so where's the mouse?
Okay, so you went ahead and plugged in the mouse? Okay, and there's no message that came up other than all the pop-ups? Is there anything that came up somewhere in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen?
No.
Okay, can you move the mouse at all? When you move the
mouse?
Oh,
yeah, it's moving now. Okay. You mean I was supposed to move it?
Yeah, once you plug it in, you just wait a little bit and then you're supposed to move it.
Oh, you know what the problem was? I wasn't moving it.
Oh, okay. So that fixed it then.
Okay, yeah, you've been real helpful.
No problem.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
The problem was I wasn't moving the mouse.
Dave?
He didn't sound like that bad of a tech guy. He was pretty patient, and he said all the right things.
I think he started chuckling a little bit with the pop-ups, but...
Yeah. You should have done, like, the penis enlargement and the Viagra and the ones that you always get in your email. What is that one? There's this one company that does, like, the male sexual enhancement pill, and every couple months they change the name of it because they keep getting sued.
Yeah.
They used to be like longitude and elongate, and now it's like something else. And it's the same company. They just keep like dissolving the company to like avoid liability and starting up a new one.
There you go. That's smart.
What's that?
That's smart.
Yeah, and when you buy the stuff, they give you like they say like a 6-month guarantee or a 90-day guarantee or something. Because you know what? They know they're going to be gone. They're going to get like a bunch of initial orders and then close up shop and change name and come back somewhere else.
Sweet.
Just because of guys with little penises out there are so desperate to be bigger.
What happens to your hands when you apply the cream?
Your hands get bigger, of course. Or your fingernails grow at an incredible rate. Where would you fall on the scale?
Well,
Italians are usually pretty well endowed.
Yeah, well...
It skips a generation.
I don't know if I feel comfortable talking about it, but my ex-girlfriend, after we broke up, said that she had trouble adjusting to guys who were smaller.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, that was a nice ego boost.
There you go.
They were trying to get me to go back out with her.
Like I said from my experience, Italian men are usually pretty well endowed.
I don't know. Makes me feel funny to talk about.
Don't be proud. Keith brags about his penis. He puts up pictures of his penis on Freecall and shit in the big house.
Big house? What is that, like a...
It's like a bulletin board.
Is it specifically for, like...
I've said too much already. No, actually, the big house is...
You have to elaborate. It sounds like, you know, it's
the big
like
house is a
prison.
It's a... You know, it might be. As far as I know, it's a private bulletin board by invitation only, so people can't just go and look at pictures of Keith's penis. And it's all people who are banned from Freecall, from their bulletin boards.
Uh-huh.
So many people were banned from Freecall that they rebelled and started their own bulletin board. And that's where I caught him, like, taking videos of himself jerking off to put on the site and everything. Luckily, he doesn't know how to host a file that big. Or there would totally be, like, Keith jerking off porn on the KDK server. I came home and I'm, like, looking through old files on my computer.
You definitely get more hits.
Yeah. I'm looking through old files on the computer and, like, there's stuff in, like, the old My Documents folder that I never use, so I'm looking. And I'm like, oh, wonderful. It's called, like, Picture 01. And it's like a video of Keith jerking off.
He filmed himself.
Yeah. Like, he had to hold the camera in one hand and jerk off with the other.
No.
Luckily, he's not listening to the program. And I think he shut the bedroom door because he wants to be able to play his video game loud.
Well, now he's got the other PC, right?
Yeah, he can
play his game now.
I would advise against him going online still because you'll be
That
happy to
might be
hear
part
it.
of the
It
problem.
hasn't dropped out yet.
That might be part of the problem.
What problem?
The reason why, like, you can't do 56 is maybe because he's playing a game or something. But it hasn't dropped out, right? So it's probably
Since I lowered the setting, it's been 16 minutes and it's going without a dropout, and all streams are running more smoothly.
Someone's asking if I was circumcised. I was
yes.
circumcised 2 years ago.
No way.
2 years ago.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was extremely painful, and the reason why was because, like my mother didn't do it when I was little because she said that it freaked her out, having gone through 2 boys already, and for some reason she didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it started causing problems.
What do you mean, like
it wouldn't retract.
Oh. So you had like super foreskin.
Yeah.
You had like extra.
So I had to go under the knife, and that was interesting. Yeah. Although I like my new and improved one, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it looks better without it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Guys with it always like to say that it's better with it, but a penis with a foreskin looks kind of gross.
Yeah. I appreciate the difference.
I call them peelers.
Plus, you're a lot cleaner.
When I used to do hookups, I used to ask people if they were a peeler or not, because I don't want no part of a peeler.
man.
Takes me back to my old days. I'm opening up beer number 4.
Is digressing quite rapidly.
I gotta isolate that clip. Once again, the program has sunk to a new low.
Oh shit! I keep.
Every
time I try to browse to another page, it always like if I click on a link that I have, a favorite, then it'll open up in the window that the chat window's in.
Yeah, I know. It's a pain in the ass, isn't it?
Freaking bananas.
And I'm looking at Neo's numbers here. You know, for more people for us to call.
You had a couple that sounded good.
Shows Neo, I gotta say, is like one of the most creative people I know. Seriously.
The combinations of the names
especially
up with are pretty good.
No, Ted, you gotta see this artwork, Ted. Neo's talents are growing exponentially. Like every time she sends me artwork, it's like twice as good as the one before. This stuff, this new one that I'm gonna post as soon as I get my next day off. It's a picture of me wearing a jester hat with like my arms outstretched.
Oh, cool.
And I'm wearing a t-shirt that says Eat Me. And in front of me is a telephone that says KDK on it, and behind me is all like flames.
Wow.
And I'm wearing a jester's hat.
Yeah, she's an important part of the Fringe. She has a lot.
This is going to be the cover for the new CD. I really like this. That would be a good logo for KDK too. You know, like the guy with the little Hitler mustache with the jester hat. Okay.
Someone was asking what phimosis is, which is what I had. And
what is what?
Which is what went wrong with foreskin. They said someone said phimosis is a tight turtleneck.
Oh, so you mean it gets so tight that it won't peel back? I thought you were talking about like it extends so long that it won't go back far enough.
No. You just can't unearth him at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So that developed over a long time.
So when they give you circumcision and you're full grown, do they give you like stitches or do they just put like a Band-Aid around it?
Oh no, they
or skin
they
grafts.
go around in a full circle with heavy sutures.
Oh fuck, Frankenpenis.
So you have like big black sutures.
Oh, Ted, you should have taken a picture. If that happened to me, I would still be taking pictures from every angle of my Frankenpenis.
Yeah, and then when it heals, you get to pull out the stitches.
Oh, lovely! They're not even the kind that dissolve for you?
Well, they're supposed to be the kind that dissolve, but the kind that dissolve are usually the ones that are in heavy contact with, the deep ones.
Wetness, yeah. They gotta be moist to dissolve.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
If you call Sheldon, you have to keep him going a while. Don't shock him into hanging up so soon. Give him time to get frustrated.
Okay.
You lead him on. That sounds like a dog.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Who is this?
Is this Sheldon?
Yes, who is this?
Hi, this is Jack.
I can't hear you.
This is Jack.
Jack who?
I'm sorry, I'm eating some pizza here.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm eating pizza right now, and it's hard for me to talk. Could
What
you
can I
believe
do
that
for you?
someone sent pizza to my house, and I didn't order it?
Enjoy it.
Well, I am.
Hmm?
I would share it with you if you want to come over.
Who are you?
My name is Jack Torres.
And where do you live?
Actually, I think just down the street.
Honey, I'm in bed.
You're in bed?
Yep.
What time is it?
Thank you for the invitation.
No, but you have to come over.
I can't come over.
Why not?
I don't feel well.
Oh, what's the matter?
I have problems, okay?
Oh. I have problems too. You want to hear about them?
Nope.
I'll listen to yours.
No. Thank you very much.
Oh, come on. You have to let these things out.
Nope.
No? You don't have to?
Nope.
Are you...
Good night, dear.
Dear?
You sound like you're a female. I don't know.
I'm a boy.
Well, then I definitely don't want to talk to you. Take her easy. Bye.
You don't like that kind of thing?
No, I like girls.
But sometimes you can't really tell the difference between the two.
Well, I have always been able to tell the difference. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
I thought he thought you were a guy and he was calling you honey and dear.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the hell?
I thought, wow, he's an old gay dude. So let me see what Oscar and Pedro had to say, because they're new people. Oscar says, try my cousin. He lives nearby in Maine. He is starting an internet company making websites. Okay, so he's going to start a web design company. And then he gives me his homepage, which I'm not going to give out on the air.
Now we can call him and ask if he'll make like a really...
Ask him to redesign
disgusting web page for us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of the investors.
And offer him insane amounts of money. Say you want to start like peniscam.com.
I'm one of the investors of animalfisting.com.
Let's not go there.
Animalfisting.com. And then there's two numbers here. It says, this is his main number, or he might be in the computer room. So there's two different phones in his house we can bother him with. In case this does go anywhere, we can just keep calling back and forth between the phones and make them run.
Minutes.
Hello.
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 How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. I'm looking for Nick.
Is Nick home? Go up and tell me it's a phone call.
So how are you doing tonight? Hello?
Hello?
How are you doing tonight? I was just going to make small talk until Nick comes on.
Oh. Mike's getting them now.
Okay. So how are you?
Okay, and yourself?
I'm a little tired, but I'm doing well.
Are you at work or?
No, I'm sitting at home and I'm trying to work on my website and.
Hello?
Hey, Nick.
Who is this?
You don't know me. My name is Maurice, and I'm calling because I need some help with web design. Because I've been fighting Dreamweaver all night, and I've given up, and I just want somebody who can build this thing for me. Hello, somebody recommended you to me and said that you were starting your own company for web design, and you were really good, and I need somebody who's really good and can do this quick, and I won't have to worry about it.
It's 12:30 here.
Oh, is it? You must be on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm calling from the West Coast. It's only 8:30. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Do you want me to call back at another time, or can we talk money now?
Who referred you?
It's somebody that I know online as Mr. Okar. Do you know a Mr. Okar online? I don't know if you would know him by that name.
I don't think so.
Yeah. So how experienced are you? You must know your stuff if you're ready to start your own web design company?
You can find all the information on design.
Uh-huh. You know, he didn't tell me about that. I don't know why he didn't tell me about that. But that was built by you, so I can get like a good look at what you're capable of?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the site that we're building, it's sort of like a comedy adult site. Would you have a problem working with something that involves nudity and stuff like that?
Not really.
It's not porn, but it's like, you know, like you would see on like Steak and Cheese or Freako or something like that.
Right.
Okay, so you're familiar with what I'm going for. Okay, it's called, the domain that we have, it's just a joke because this isn't really what it is, but it's animalfisting.com. We figure with a name like that, we'll get tons of people going just to look at the sick animal fisting. But there's not going to be any animal fisting. It's just like to get people to go, you know? And there's a couple of other names that we're going to redirect to the animal fisting site. You know? So we're going to buy multiple domain names and have them all mirrored to this one site. So it's very important that this thing, it's fast and smooth and looks slick. You think you can do it?
Yeah, sure. Can I get your name?
My name is Maurice. You got a pen?
Yeah.
I'm Maurice Rosenthal, webmaster of animalfisting.com.
Rosenthal?
Rosenthal.
R-O-S-E-N?
R-O-S-E-N-T-H-A-L.
Okay.
Now listen, after this thing is set up, we might need somebody who can do some daily care on the site, you know, like a permanent paying gig. Would you be interested in something like that? Because we would like to update with new content every day. Hello? Don't be scared by the name Animal Fisting. We're not going to go that vulgar. We're going to try to keep it on the same level as like collegehumor.com.
Right. Oh yeah, man, I get it. I'm a gag name.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
I just entered in the domain. Is it actually registered or?
It's not going anywhere right now. It's just dead right now until we have everything ready to go.
So it's unregistered.
No, it's registered, but there's nothing to go to there.
It redirects to 318.com.
Until we're ready to go, yeah.
Fantasy videos and toys.
He's a friend of mine. I'm just redirecting it to him just so it's not a dead hit, you know. Just until we get it set up. It's just mirroring there for now. I have nothing to do with that site. That's just a buddy of mine. He's one of the fellow investors. He's in the office. I'll tell him to pick up the extension. Can you hang on a second?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Jack! Can you pick up on the extension, please? It's Nick. He wants to talk to you. You there, Nick?
Yeah.
Jack? 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 I don't know. I guess he doesn't want to pick up. So what do you think? Maybe I should call you back so we can talk money at a different time, maybe not so late at night. Hello? 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 Wake up, sleepyhead. Nick! What is going on with my phone? Hello? Ted?
Yeah.
Did I forget to bring you in?
No, I was hearing it the whole time.
You just didn't want to talk?
It was funny. I let you have it.
Yeah. He hung up, though.
Yeah.
See, if you had jumped in and, like, at least said, like, 2 words, it would have kept him on. You bastard. Well.
I can call up as Jack. Or another website.
I know, you didn't want to talk with your mouth full.
Exactly.
You're busy trying to scarf your pizza. I know, because I did the same thing with the tacos. Let's see what Pedro is saying. His name, Jay is his name. He's drunk and stoned. Well, there's a lot more people in the chat room now. I guess more people are listening now. Now that the streams aren't constantly dropping out all the time. Well, I hope Pedro doesn't get mad at me for lowering his sound quality.
Well, at least
But
people can hear. I mean, that's
hopefully the most important thing is listeners. And there are more people listening now than when it was dropping out like crazy. But it sounded good while it worked. 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there.
there seems to be a desire to call the real long dwong.
Okay, you got that number. The number I had was wrong.
The real long dwong, please stand up. Do we have all of his calls recorded?
They're all recorded in old programs. They all haven't been isolated. But if anybody wants to volunteer to edit old programs, I could use all the help. I'm keeping up with the new programs. Rednex has been helping out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Rednex has been helping out edit the programs, and I've been keeping on top of it just so I can edit them and put them in the archive. And when I put them in the archive, I usually write down, like, the times of the pranks, so I can go back and get them quick later. But the old stuff before, like, 6 weeks ago is just in a backlog, and God knows when I'll get to it if nobody wants to help with it. You know what I mean?
Well, this summer I can be your editing bitch.
Well, Ted, you got a life. You don't have to. You got your wife and shit. There's single people out there with nothing better to do but play Counter-Strike all day, or EverQuest.
Well, I'm gonna call Long.
Okay.
A.K.A. Mr. O'Rourke.
Yeah. It really does remind me of Mr. O'Rourke's slow and steady decline. Neil wants us to call Pie Man.
Hello?
Hello?
Huh? Hello? Hello?
Hey! Long?
Who are you?
I want to know how long it is. Yay! He's back to normal! He must have had a cold or something. He's back. I've never been so happy to prank somebody.
Please enter the number you wish to call.
I really was worried that he was in his final decline, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Please enter the number you wish to call.
You were cracking up right off the bat.
I have no defense against that.
First, I know, me too.
You wish to call.
First sound out of his mouth. That's all I need.
Bravo.
I played the end of the Enormous Penis song just in honor of you. You hung up on me again, you bitch.
You bastard.
You bastard. How many people we got listening?
I don't know, last time I looked it was like 30.
You want to try an experiment? Paige sent me this little program that's supposed to make it so that I can see how many people are listening on all of my streams. You remember that link that I sent you? For that spatial audio program? They have a program. You think it's a big mistake for me to open it up right now? It's called Radio Toolbox. Oh, it's not installed yet. If I open it up and install it, probably fuck everything up, right?
No, I don't think so.
You know what? I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Go to Shoutcast and look up KDK. That won't tell me.
It's 30 people. From what I can see.
I see 34. We've got 2, 4, and 28. You're leading the pack with 28. The listeners have gone down a lot lately. Has the show completely sucked lately?
No.
No? No more than normal?
Now we just have to do better about getting new people.
Yeah. It's hard to advertise if you don't have any place to start from, because nobody wants you to go to their bulletin board and give out your link. Everybody wants to keep you down, you know? If I had a popular site, I would be going out of my way to promote people that I liked. And everybody else just wants to keep everybody down. Fuck them.
Yeah, it's not like anyone's making money off of this, so what's the point? I don't think any of those shoutcast radio stations make money.
Well, maybe the big ones that have like thousands of listeners. I don't think No Holds Barred makes money. I doubt they have advertisers. Because who's going to pay for, even if they were maxed out, who's going to pay for 200 listeners, you know? Even if they were maxed out. But they might get donations and shit, because hell, even I get donations. I'll get another one today. You believe that?
Cool. I've never gotten one.
No, I remember seeing in your bulletin board that you got your first donation. So you've had at least one. Right?
Really? Really?
I remember being jealous because I saw on your bulletin board you said you got your first donation. I was like, damn it, why don't people donate to me?
That's true. Someone did give $1.
$1?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just teasing you. That's cool, though. At least it's something.
I mean, it's Abdul Anus.
Well, guess what? I haven't spent that PayPal money. It's still in the account, and I applied to transfer it today. So there's like $128 that's going to be in the account. Why don't we funnel that back into like buying prank call CDs or whatever we want to do to further the prank cause?
Furthering the prank cause. You can buy it.
Why don't I donate it to Ted Webb?
No, don't donate it to Ted Webb.
Well, I could order like prank call CDs and then copy and send them to you.
Give me the MP3s to play or whatever.
Yeah, that'll be cool. So that I can brag that KDK is non-profit as well.
There you go. I just bought a new CD actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought 2 of them. One really sucked.
Yeah.
It was called Dumbass Pranks.
Uh-huh.
Really were dumbass pranks.
If you get something that's like really, really crappy, do you put it on the station?
No.
Yeah.
Like, I won't put that up, but the Eradicators is one I ordered.
Yeah.
And they're pretty, I mean, some of them are pretty funny.
Does it have Poo on Porch on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite. Is that why you ordered that one?
No, I had no idea about it. I saw the cover.
I love that.
And then I love the artwork. I'm like, I don't know, maybe the pranks will be good.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I'd like to get that one from you. I've been a big fan of theirs, and the only one I've been able to find is the Poo on Porch one.
You had to poo on the porch?
So, Ted, I've been editing these shows every week. When are you going to start airing them as, like, reruns? Oh.
Tonight.
What? Do you know what they have for social crime? They have, like, a special page that I go to, and I click on a link to boot their stream, and then I have 30 seconds to start up my own stream, or their stream will reconnect.
Mine's the same way, just you have to log in to the...
Well, yeah, I log in. I have to log in to do it.
Yeah, I can send you to a page to do the same thing. I actually sent...
I want to be like Max Headroom. You remember Max Headroom, the TV show, where he would just pop in whenever he felt like it?
You know what?
He might be around all day, or he might be gone in 30 seconds.
I'll send you the same info I sent Richie the night he did the show.
Yeah. What, you set them up to be able to kick you, and you won't trust me with it?
No. It's nothing special I set up. It's just the instructions.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
you wouldn't even need me to use the station whenever you wanted. I'll just send you that email.
Okay.
It just gives you the username and password for logging in and starting and restarting the server. So basically you have 10 seconds from the time that you start it till my thing will reconnect. So like you restart it and then if you connect right away you'll beat my server and then...
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool.
It's far too many prank calls.
You're
bordering on obsession.
96 hours.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you know what the other guys have?
Well, I know that Radio Prank Guy has like 30.
That's it?
About 30 hours.
Really?
Yeah, it's posted on his webpage.
Wow.
But he doesn't have like the full albums of
a
lot of the people that we know from the underground. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where a lot of my stuff comes from.
Yeah.
So unless you like to hear Excess when he was like 8.
That's awesome.
Calling the mob guys.
That's awesome though.
I know.
The Dom's dad calls. I haven't heard those in so long.
Actually, pretty much all of those calls you can download now from my site.
You have them all up for download?
Yeah, but they're all low quality. But
so who did you go with for a host?
It's still JTAL. It's just that the files are really small. I put everything in 16.
Oh, so you're not exceeding your bandwidth?
Not yet.
Cool.
So I get 5 gigs of transfer a month, which I'm sure that'll...
Oh,
if people start finding the downloads page more so than they have now.
Yeah.
Because it's only been up for like 2 weeks, and
but seriously,
it had like 2,500 downloads since then.
If one person went through and downloaded like every call,
they would probably rack up about 100 megabytes.
Yeah, so it wouldn't really take long to get to 5 gigs.
Yeah. But so far, it's like, you know...
If you need to, you know what you do. You design, like, the downloads page, and I upload it to my server, so people don't even know that they're leaving TEDWeb to view it.
Yeah, it's true. It's just the links.
Well, yeah, you just give me all the files.
Yeah,
and I'll put them in a special folder, and nobody will ever even know that they're going outside of TEDWeb to listen to them.
Yeah, if you, like, tell me a folder I could upload them to on your server or whatever, then I could just put them there.
I'll call your folder TEDWeb. I'll get back to you with, like, the password to get access to it. Cool.
And in return, I'll...
Ted, why didn't you ask me earlier if you wanted me to do that for you?
I don't know.
You're always helping me out. You're helping me out every week, calling in and doing the show with me and letting us use your station and everything.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll send stuff. I'll put my files there. Make it easier for...
Right now...
I don't have to keep checking the bandwidth meter.
I'm only using like 7 gigabytes a month, and I get 5 a day.
Yeah.
So you could go hog wild, but like you could put your whole playlist up there if you wanted to.
I'd like to put them in better quality too.
Yeah, that would be cool too.
How much space do you get?
I have right now. I think I'm using like 250 megabytes, and I get a gigabyte. So there's plenty of room to grow.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool on that.
I'll set you up with an FTP account and a password. What?
It's freaking hot in this room. The window's open, but
you know what I'll do? I'll send you my FTP information so that you can just use mine, so you have access to the whole thing instead of just one file.
Okay.
Okay, that's the way Zach is set up. You know, Zach set himself up that way. I needed some help in the very beginning, so he went in there and gave himself like full server access. And he's never once logged in, but I guess he just wanted to do that. Maybe it's like a show of trust that he has like full he could totally kill my site if he wanted to, and I trust him. Zach is my bud. Too bad he can't be here tonight. Zach is always out partying.
Really? Does he party, or does he play music or whatever? Or?
It's the only night that him and Ann have off together, so they go out and they do like couple things, of course.
Oh, okay.
They're not gonna stay home and listen to my stupid ass when they could be out like clubbing or whatever.
Yeah, Karen and I went out to eat, and then we went to see Starsky and Hutch.
Did it suck or what?
It was kind of funny.
Was it?
Yeah. Although I wasn't a fan of the original series, so
I hated it.
I had no clue what to...
Except for the racial stereotype of Huggy Bear. That was amusing.
Yeah. They have Snoop Dogg in the movie.
I know, he plays the new Huggy Bear.
I don't know, the movie was funny, having never seen the series.
You never saw the series?
No.
It's just a crappy cop drama, except the cops were crooked and would like frame criminals and stuff like that.
Yeah, they really didn't play too much to that. Like Hutch they just made it goofy. Like it was just...
Well, you can't do it serious, or it's just like a boring cop drama.
Yeah.
Plus the show hasn't been popular in God knows how long. But they put out a Starsky and Hutch game last year that did really well, so they figure, ooh, everybody wants a Starsky and Hutch movie.
Yeah.
Did you see Passion of the Christ yet?
No, I don't think I want to.
I finally saw it. I was very disappointed.
Not enough gore?
Well, yeah, people exaggerate how gory it is. You know, seeing a guy covered in blood to me is not gore.
Yeah, I guess if you've seen any horror movie, it's kind of...
But somebody had told me that he gets skinned alive, and I was waiting for that scene, and it didn't happen. I was disappointed. Because I haven't seen that since the original Hellraiser.
Yeah, that's true.
It's hard to do a skinned body. It takes a lot of talent to carve that whole fucking suit.
Yeah, I remember that movie. That was creepy as all shit.
Yeah.
They did a real good job of people being...
What, skinned alive?
Yeah, and then killing people to take their skin.
Yeah. The first Hellraiser is kick-ass. The second one is okay. And then they just died. After 1 and 2, you just burn the rest. Okay, so who are we going to call? Let me look at Neo's names here. Let me bring the chat room back up
Yeah,
here.
I'm sitting by the window because it's hot.
Wait, don't tell me. I'm going to try to remember your cat's name.
Ah! He's attacking my head.
Your cat's name is Monsieur Berfletet. Monsieur Berfletet. You know what that means?
You know what? My first name is going to be all over the place. It used to be quite a unique name.
What?
My first name, and now...
Why?
Because every woman...
You mean the abbreviation or the real word?
The real Teodoro.
Uh-huh.
Every woman I meet says, like, if I have to fill out a form, she'll be like, oh, that's a great name, and writes it on her palm.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, I'm going to name my kid that.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, I used to
It is a cool name.
I used to have a unique name.
I thought it was Greek the first time I read it.
Well, it is a Greek origin.
Oh, okay, so I wasn't completely wrong.
It means gift of the gods.
Oh, really? You know what Monsieur Berfletet means?
What?
Mr. Beefhead. So your cat is named Mr. Beefhead, that's my guess.
Mr. Beefhead.
Mr. Beefhead!
Yeah. Well, you're saying that he's, like, attacking the mini blinds.
What is it, like Charlie or...
Freddy.
Freddy! I knew it was like a Y name.
You know, and it's very suiting because he won't let us trim his claws.
Yeah. No cat wants you to trim their claws. You gotta buy me.
Oh! It's like scratching my scalp. God!
He's always scratching your head.
Well, see what happens is...
Do you sit like inches away from the screen?
No, not inches, but like he'll sit on top of the monitor and attack my head, but now I'm sitting by the dresser, and so he'll sit on top of the dresser and attack my head. It's invigorating, you know. He massages the scalp area.
Yeah, scalp therapy. You get the blood flowing.
I think I've spoiled this cat far too much.
Yeah, ours are too. Okay, I'll give you a couple names that I find funny, and then you can pick one.
Okay.
We got Bunny Rothbrust, Wilbur Harlan, Clay Higgerbottom, Gertrude Pickett, Takesha Blackney. Okay, that's it. Takesha Blackney.
Well, see, I went to a school that was one of those integrated schools in Chicago where they purposely bust people in from out of the neighborhood so that the schools would be a blend of all races.
Yeah.
So I had a friend named Takesha.
Oh, did you really?
Takesha, Yolanda, Aisha. I
don't know.
Martise.
I don't want to sound like a racist, but black people really do get creative with the names, don't they?
Well, that Roy Wood Jr. CD, when he calls up black people acting like, you know, a white guy.
Yeah.
He calls up this lady whose name is Jaquise, and he's like calling her Jacuse and all this shit. And the people get really pissed off when he mispronounces the names and be like, so get that together, it's Jaquise.
You want to hear a good one?
What?
My cousin has a friend named Famale.
Famale.
Have you ever heard this story before?
No.
Her name is Famale because the doctor wrote her sex in the wrong column. So her name is female, but they don't want to call her female, so it's Famale.
Oh, man.
Famale. It is pretty creative.
It's funny.
Too bad they don't give out brownie points for creativity in the world. Okay, we're going to call up Takesha Blackney.
I hope I get her dad. Because black dads love to rip in the jack, especially if they're interested in their daughters.
What are you going to do? Play with your pussy or shook your dick? Okay.
I was just thinking the other day how I think my favorite, like, you know, I think out of all the CDs I bought, like, you know, the Lucius tapes and the CD.
Yeah.
You know, even though I had to, like, arduously go through the tapes and...
To restore them.
Yeah, and, I mean, it was worth it.
Yeah?
They're funny as hell.
Lucius is brilliant, but the calls are probably pretty old because the sound quality is just horrible. You hear them on TEDWeb and they sound bad. You ought to hear them before that because I downloaded some of them and they're pretty bad.
Yeah, I tried to make them better, but some of them were just hopeless.
Mm-hmm. You know who else is really good that you don't play? Ricky Smiley.
Huh.
I don't know if you can find him, but you could probably find him on that Prank Call Central place. Ricky Smiley. He's another black guy. He does a great, like, little old black lady voice. Fucking hysterical. Absolutely hysterical.
I'm most attracted to those kind of pranks.
I don't know if I have any Ricky on the...
White.
Let me see if I have any Ricky Smiley on the hard drive. I can play one later.
Like a black guy acting white. Those are the best. Like, you know, when Lucius calls somebody, it's like, this is Ted McIntyre.
He does a good old lady, too. Except for that one old lady who knew it was a guy. You remember? Was that Ann?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Ann. Ann got the better of him.
Please say your name or the company you represent. Then press the pound key.
Hi, this is Jack.
Thank you. Please hold.
You forgot to hit the pound button. Again, the same song. This will be my theme song. What is this, so I can download it? Is this copywritten?
Now connecting to an answering system. Thank you. Please hold.
What the hell is that?
Hi, you have reached Taquisha, Don Perez, and...
Enter your passcode, then press
Oh, man. I shouldn't have hit a button because I wanted to hear her whole fucked up name. She was going into one of those 5-name names.
This is LaQuisha, Takisha, Aisha, Yolanda.
Yeah. It sounds stereotypical, but it's true.
It is true. I'm not racist. I'm just saying that I can hear.
Nia wants me to call Pie Man, so let's call it Pie Man.
Panis.
It doesn't say
Panis.
What?
Panis.
Is that what you're looking up, or somebody sending you?
No, I was just looking up,
You're looking up penis online.
Panis. A-N-I-S. There's people with the last name Anus. Anus.
Oh, yeah. I've called anuses before. Literally and figuratively.
Nikki. I'll go Richard Dicker. Dick Dicker.
Hello, and thank you for calling. We are unavailable, but if you will leave a message, we'll be happy to return your call. Thank you, and have a very nice day.
Hello. I'm looking for the Pie Man. Can you tell him to pick up the phone?
The Pie Man can.
I don't know what to do for the Pie Man, and I didn't want to say anything dirty after that.
Yeah, no,
He had left a message.
I know.
I'm too nice to be a prank caller. I need to be more mean, like Hectic.
No, you don't need to be mean. I'm going to call Richard Dicker.
Wait, did I tell you my little story about Hectic?
No.
He does a show on Thursday night at 10:30. His own live internet radio prank call show.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
So I was in his chat room, his IOC chat, along with the other 48 bots. He's another one of them that has like 50 bots in his chat room.
That drives me nuts. Fake people in your chat room.
Like, they don't know you can't go to Shoutcast and see exactly how many people are listening. They want to pretend that there's like hundreds of people listening. Well, at least he wasn't over 100 like the YouTube people. But I sent him a private message and I said, call this gay guy named Dave, and I gave him my real phone number. So he called me up thinking he was going to prank me. And I was like, I turned it around on him for a little while, and I got some funny jokes on him. And then I told him who I was, and he knew who I was right off the bat, and I did a prank call. He's like, I'm going to call a gay guy who likes to go out and drag. And I called him as Maurice, and I got a date with him. Yeah. Hectic turned out to be a pretty cool guy. Everybody listen to Hectic, Thursday nights, 10:30 Eastern. Hectic.org. Okay,
I'm
what do
going
you
to
say?
call 7-Eleven.
Okay.
And I'm going to play rap music in the background, and I'm going to ask for 40s and blunts.
Okay. You want them flavored blunts.
That's not rap, that's Eminem.
No, get that milkshake song.
Here we go, still. There you go.
Wait, is that copywritten? I'm kidding.
This is appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta close the door so I can use the speakerphone. Wake up, everybody.
Is your wife asleep?
No, but she's going to bed.
No.
Alright.
You don't want to wake Freddie up.
No, he only goes to bed when we go to bed.
Right.
Yeah. He's a cuddle bug. He didn't always used to be, but... Alright, hold on.
Okay. Look at some adorable little cat movies I'm going to put up on the site. Again, something I don't know if it's appropriate for a prank call site, but I think it's cute.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and their life is better than yours.
You there, Dave?
Yep.
Yo, man, what up?
Sorry?
Hey, man, we up in the car and we want to get some, I'm up in my Bentley and I need to get some 40s and some blunts.
Blanc?
You got them 40s?
Uh-huh.
You got them fitted blunts?
Yes.
Ah, cool, man, we gonna roll up.
Uh-huh.
You gonna bring that? What's funny is I almost started off with the Jack voice.
Oh, did you? That would have been funny.
I was like, hello, you got them 40s?
Jack the Wigger, that would have been funny. Put like an echo effect on the rap and say it's that way because the echo is inside your bubble.
I don't know. I'll see how someone else reacts to the same.
I posted a picture on our bulletin board of a real bubble boy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Poor kid looks so sad in his bubble.
Oh. Yeah. The reality of bubbles isn't really that funny.
Oh, that's
Except
okay.
if you see the movie Bubble Boy. He's got a very tough bubble.
Okay, who you just said you were going to call somebody. Who are you going to call?
I don't know, I was going to call another 7-Eleven and this time invite the guy to come out.
Okay.
Should I have another call?
Uh-oh. It's work.
No, it's probably 7-Eleven.
Is there any way you could click over and I could hear?
Yeah, hold on.
Cool.
Hello?
Hola.
Dave?
Mi clase es su clase.
Somebody called me a cab.
I'm sorry, that's really not funny. Well, you know how you paid for the pizza because somebody ordered it? Does that mean you need to take a ride somewhere because somebody ordered you a cab?
Hold on, I gotta tell the guy it must be a joke because I did not call a cab.
Send him to your neighbor like I tried to.
The more you ignore me, the closer I get. You're wasting your time.
There was someone laughing in the background.
Oh, so somebody pretending.
Yeah, because they asked for Mike.
How the hell are they getting your phone number?
I have no freaking clue. It's not listed.
Somebody in the Fringe is giving out your phone number.
Fuckers.
And it's certainly not me.
No. It's fuck with Ted night. I don't know.
If they did a Who Is on Alexa, or if they went to Alexa and looked you up, would they find anything?
Probably not my phone number. Who knows?
Oh, well. I wouldn't worry about it. It's just kids having fun.
Yeah. Alright, anyways. Back to business. Alright, hold on.
Back to the business at hand.
The more you ignore me, the closer I get.
You there, Dave?
Yeah.
7-Eleven?
Yo, man, what up?
What up, dog?
Hey, man, we's rolling in the car. We want to know if you got them 40s and them blunts up in there.
What else?
You know you got them 40s?
What's that?
You don't know what them 40s is?
You mean
The
Oi?
St. Ides?
You mean Oi?
No, man, 40s.
What's 40?
40 OZ.
Oh, you mean Fuzzy?
Yeah, man, what up? You know? Gotta get my drink on and my smoke on.
Oh, you mean what up, fool?
What you talking shit for, man? I just want them 40s.
What's 40s? I don't know what 40s is. Explain it for me, man.
You know what them blunts is?
Oh, yeah, you mean pussy.
The Swisher Sweets and shit, right?
Oh, yeah, you do have it.
You want to come on roll with us and shit?
Do you have marijuana?
I'm running on them dubs, them 20s. I got them coded. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, do you have marijuana?
I ain't saying shit, man. You gotta find that out for yourself.
I mean, do you want to sell it to me or what? Do you want me to...
No, man. You gotta come out with us, then we find out. We'll go from there.
You mean pot?
No, man. You gotta come take a ride with us, man.
I don't know. Who are you, man?
We're gonna hit the club on First Street.
Oh, you're gonna... I may hit the party?
That's right, man. We're gonna go over here First Street and get some ladies.
Okay, who is the lady?
You whiz off to get shizzy with the nizzy?
She did shizzy with the nizzy? Alright, man. Alright.
Alright, man. Peace.
Alright. I'm with you, man.
Alright.
I'm with you, man. Alright.
Alright, man. Keep it rolling, Bob.
Alright, man.
Alright, dog.
Oh my goodness. He knew you were fucking with him. He was fucking with you. You had to get the one intelligent convenience store clerk in America.
Nonetheless, it's fun.
Yeah, really, it's still fun. Fun to participate and fun to listen.
Whiz-ons to get shizzy with the nizzy. I think that was from the Crank Anchor's call when he was trying to place a personal ad.
Spoonie.
Yeah, Spoonie.
Yeah.
This is Spoonie Love. Must have back.
We have Christy Spitzak and Sophia Ben-Schlausch. Ben-Schlausch.
Spitback?
Spitzak or Ben-Schlausch. Ida Flinger. Ida Flinger.
Rob Milko's even I know what a phony is.
We got Roosevelt Blackman. Blackmon.
Blackmon?
Roosevelt Blackmon. Call up into your Irish person.
Okay.
Roosevelt Blackman.
Hi.
Oh, the future's not looking bright for you. Okay, I'm gonna click over. I'll be right back. The more you ignore me, the closer I get.
You're wasting your time.
Please enter your PIN number.
In the bar, with my head on the bar.
$42.
Essential part of your mind's landscape, whether you care or do not.
Hour 20.
Number that has been disconnected.
Oh, damn it. That was Ida Flinger.
Ida Flinger?
Ida Flinger.
Well, it would be better if it was Ida Flunger.
Now I'll try Roosevelt Blackman.
Alright.
Yeah, I've made up your mind. The more you ignore me, the closer I get. You're wasting your time.
Please enter your.
The more you ignore me, the closer I get. You're wasting your
$2.40.
Beware, I bear more grudges than lonely
Have 1 hour 23 minutes.
Okay. Roosevelt Blackman.
Roosevelt Blackmon.
Yeah.
Did you Blackmon?
Like Pokemon. Blackymon. No, he's not even. Voicemail. The last name is Unterfinger. The first name is Ermgard. We gotta call this one.
Okay.
Neo, you really outdid yourself on this one. Just ask him what the hell nationality that is. Ermgard Unterfinger.
Unterfinger?
Yeah, do the Irish guy.
Hello.
Is this the Untergard Unterfinger?
Yes.
How's it going?
Who is this?
This is Ricky.
I don't know you.
What are you doing tonight? You going to come over? We're having a lot of fun tonight.
She had a perfect little old lady voice. Wow. I think she'll be a good person for another night. So I'm keeping this number.
Hello? Hello? Hola?
It's just you and me tonight.
Well, Richie said he wasn't calling in.
What about Rebel? Did he take off?
Oh shit! I was supposed to say something.
Oh.
About
Silent
Warrior.
Rebel said you have a big announcement, so don't give Rebel's big announcement.
He is off to the Nationals for forensics.
Forensics?
Yeah.
He's going to be a mortician? Oh no, forensics. He's
that's
a
that's like detective, like murder.
Awesome, like CSI.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So he's like going into a competition. Sweet.
I don't know what's up with that kid, because he's always in, like, debate team. I thought he was still in high school.
I don't know where. Maybe it is part of high school.
T to the E to the D.
I was reading that. It just made me laugh. It's like T to the E to the D.
You'll be saying Ted. That broad had a kick-ass voice.
Yeah, she did.
Oscar like the old lady's voice. I've dealt with so many haters. I always assume the worst at this point.
Yeah. Well, when I have a cab waiting out for me outside and a pizza delivery guy, I'm starting to think I've got my number now.
Did you ever get any anti-KDK hate mail?
No.
Really?
No. No one ever saying, please take that off or anything like that.
Nobody ever said, take that off, or this is KDK, take it off? Like in the beginning, maybe?
No, like, the only things I've gotten is, like, for some of the web squad, where they, like, harassed that old lady pretending to be, like, her grandchildren.
Sounds like right up my alley.
Well, they're like, Grandma, we're just calling to say that nobody loves you anymore. We want to sell all your furniture.
Oh, I think I have a web squad file. Which one is that? Oh shit! I only kept 2 web squad pranks, the 2 shredder ones.
You could download it from my site.
I'm gonna have to. That is too funny.
Yeah.
A cruel
prank. I mean, it's really cruel, but I mean, they're like, yeah, Grandma, we want to know when you're gonna die because I want to make some money off of it. And the whole time she's like, am I talking to my grandchildren? You know.
Oh, that's horrible.
It's really, really mean. I might have to take it off eventually. If
somebody complained about it?
Yeah, they said, everything's really funny except for that one really mean call.
Well, if you think it's funny, fuck them. It sounds like if I heard it, I would
thinking that I shouldn't think it's funny. Like my mind has been changed for the worse somehow.
Oh, you don't know that lady. She's so old, she doesn't know any better. She's just happy anybody's calling.
I think...
If the kids weren't calling her, she would be talking to a plant or a cat or something.
They have a lot of old lady calls.
Do they? Too bad you can't take over and play one.
That would be a cool program if, people could share, like, the broadcast.
That would be awesome. You can do it with Ventrilo.
That's true. That's when they call Craven Moorhead. They call Long Schlong.
You know what might be fun? There's a show on Social Crime called Ventrilo Nation where people just go in there and it's basically a conference call that ends up getting played over the station. That might be cool if, like, the prank callers, like, flooded in there to like, pick out a victim. Pick a victim and go in there and pick on them all night.
God, I can't find it right now. Maybe it's not Web Squad after all.
Web Squad are the guys that did the Cocky Duty pranks, I think?
Yeah, that's Web Squad who did the Cocky Duty.
Yeah.
Cocky Duty.
Cocky Duty.
Just Cocky Duty from India. I'm calling from the Palace of India.
Okay, I'm looking in the chat room. If anybody wants to call in, let me know so that I can kick Ted off the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, Ted, you must have left, because you got the op somehow. Oh, you're not even in the chat? Oh, there you are, at the bottom.
Yeah.
I would set you up as an auto-op, but it took me, like, fucking forever to figure out how to do it on my own. Or for myself, I mean.
I'm going to call Richard Dicker.
Tell him he's qualified for a local Columbus satellite tournament.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Dick.
Yes?
Is this Dick Dicker?
Yes?
Good evening. I'm calling from Radio Shack.
Yeah?
Did you order a cell phone?
No?
You didn't?
No?
Total rainbow package with 1,000 minutes mobile to mobile?
No? Why, somebody used their credit card or something?
Well, we're noticing that there's a heavy usage on this phone, and no one's picked it up yet, which is kind of strange.
Yeah, no, we haven't ordered one.
Oh. Would you be interested in ordering one?
No, I have phones. We have cell phones already.
Yeah, but you're probably not getting the best deal.
Well, I think we are. We're on a contract till October or something.
What? You put out a contract?
What? We've been with Verizon for like 6 or 7 years.
Wow, that's a long-term relationship. I personally am afraid of long-term relationships.
Okay.
I knew where you were going. I knew he was going to hang him right up. But it was still worth getting out.
That's the number you wish to call.
You got better phone cards than me.
Dick Dicker. You mean the tones?
Yeah, we gave us someone's tones. I'll have to go back and edit those out later.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, is this Richard Dicker?
Yes, it's his son.
Oh, his son.
Yes.
Oh, that's better. Well, I called earlier, and he had wanted to place an order through the Home Shopping Network.
Well, it's awful late.
Well, he had called about an hour ago, and we couldn't get the last few digits of his credit card number.
I think it would be a good idea to call in the morning.
Oh, well, these are
we're all sleeping right now.
These are going to sell out, sir.
Excuse me. We're all sleeping right now?
Were you cracking up, or you couldn't think of what to say?
When he started getting pissed off, I don't know, I thought it was funny.
What's so funny?
No, the whole cab thing.
The cab? Oh.
Cab.
It's a good thing we don't have cabs around here, or I probably would have had one too.
That's sort of an interesting problem, isn't it? That you can order goods and services in somebody else's name.
Well,
as long as you don't have to front a credit card.
It's been that way forever, though.
Not bad at all.
All streams are stable for the past hour and a half. Yeah. All streams are stable.
Oh, I can't hold it anymore. I don't have the bandwidth.
I'm trying the 56K, but she keeps breaking up.
God, it's killing me. I want to know who did that call.
You're trying to find that one call?
Yeah, it's really bothering me.
Well, there's 7 people now, so I feel somewhat better. The record for tonight is 10, so we didn't break... Well, actually, we might have set that record. I haven't been paying that close of attention. What the hell was that?
They do this bomb voice that's pretty funny.
It sounds like when Glide tries to do Joe.
It's like, hello, can you hear me? Basically what they do. It's like they call up the Ritz-Carlton, and they're like, if you don't give me a room for... He's like, I'm a bum, and if you don't give me a room for free, I'm going to come over there and sleep on your couch.
You'll never get the stink out.
No, we're not gonna do this. Like, oh, maybe you can let me sleep in a broom closet or something.
I got bad swamp ass today.
Swamp ass?
Does that ever happen to you?
My brother's notorious for that. We would call it sewer ass.
Oh, really? The pants, my work pants are like so thick that like I sweat, like constantly all day long. I can feel like sweat like dripping down my ass crack.
No, because you work in.
Yeah, because I'm working next to ovens and shit too. That doesn't help.
But it's been fun.
Thanks for calling in, Ted. Always great to hear from you. Thanks for letting us use your station.
No problemo.
And I'll talk to you after the show. You gonna hang out in the chat room after the show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Maybe we'll find Pindar later. Okay,
I'm
take it easy.
I'm gonna go pull my laundry out so that I'm available to harass Pindar.
Okay. See you later.
Alright, bye.
Bye-bye. Ted's got some balls. A lot of people are afraid to fuck with Pindar. Everybody's afraid to call him the crazy old fuck that he is. Okay, so, Hey.
Hi.
Hey. Is this raw milk?
This is Ryan.
How you doing? Oh, okay. I didn't know if I was allowed to use your real name or not. Some people don't want me to use their real names.
No, that's fine.
So how you doing, man?
Okay. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
There's a lot of a delay, actually, because I'm listening to you talking a few minutes ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that happens. It usually goes up with the more people who listen. Maybe that means more people are tuning in. Nadia. So how are you doing, man? This is the first time I've gotten to speak to you. I've talked to you online many times.
Yeah.
And you even donated money to us.
Yeah, I really enjoyed your show, and I enjoyed Ted Web. Well, first I found Ted Web, and then I heard your show when it came on, and it's like, I don't know, I've only listened for this past month, really. Yeah.
Can you turn the volume down?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like hearing me in the background. It's like, I don't know, it's like disorienting. Tell that man to shut up. Wait a minute, it's me. Oh, I feel bad.
What?
I just squirted the kitty with a water pistol. And he wasn't expecting it. I got him like right between the eyes.
Misbehaving, or just...
What?
So he was misbehaving, or he just felt like it?
No, I just picked up the water pistol and felt like it. So how are you doing, man? Now, let us know a little bit about yourself. You have your own website or anything like that?
No, actually.
And how old are you?
I'm 26.
You're 26? That's cool. It's cool to have some people listening closer to mine and Ted's age. In the beginning, when I first started doing the show, everybody was like 12 years old, and then Ellen. It's like me and Ellen were like the parents, still all the little kids, all the bad influence. And you're living in Pennsylvania?
Yep, in Pennsylvania. That's where all the numbers are coming from the old folks' home behind where I work. Well, it's not an old folks' home, really. It's an apartment complex.
Oh, yeah?
But you have to be, like, over 65 or something.
Oh, really?
Or handicapped. Some of the younger people there are handicapped.
Cool.
So there are a few people that if their numbers pop up, if I come across them, I'll definitely get them to you, because there are some people that would be funny to call that.
Like Sheldon?
Yeah.
You don't like Sheldon, do you?
He's very grumpy. Actually, I get along better than anybody, any of the other people at work.
Yeah.
Because I'll actually listen to him, and I have the, I have patience with him to understand what he's getting at, because he complains about a lot of stuff, and he's one of those people that has to return stuff and complain about it.
Yeah. Well, that's just the way old people are.
Yeah.
Old people go home at night and they lay in bed and they think, what am I going to complain about tomorrow? It's serious. They do. I kind of figured you didn't like the guy because you were very adamant that I keep trying to get a hold of him.
Well, I think it could be very funny because he is. I mean, I sometimes have to keep from laughing at him when I'm talking to him.
Yeah. Well, we've called him like 4 times tonight. So, what do you do for hobbies?
What do I do for hobbies?
Do you do prank calls and shit?
No. I actually would probably be, like, I don't think I'd be gutsy to,
What?
to actually call, but I do think they're pretty funny. I also think it's good for things to be a little disrupted.
Yeah. People take life too seriously.
Well, and also I think the whole business of progress is sort of like the demise of humanity, probably. We're kind of, I think, digging our graves.
There's probably not a whole lot much more time left before we won't be able to make prank calls anymore.
Oh, really?
Well, 10 years from now, there'll probably be such crazy phone tracing devices that you won't be able to get away with it. So, is there anything that you want to say?
Oh, no. I just thought I'd call in since
Are you calling on an internet phone or something?
No, it's a cell phone.
You sound like really digitized every once in a while.
Cell phone.
A crappy cell phone?
Maybe it's crappy, I don't know.
Okay, so, you have your own apartment? Live with your parents? Live on the street?
No,
in a dumpster?
I'm in a room with friends right now, but
You're squatting with a bunch of friends?
Yeah, sort of. Not really squatting, but...
Do you have your own bedroom? Or are you the guy on the couch?
No, I'm in a room.
You got your own room?
Yeah.
Are you paying rent?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm soon probably moving elsewhere. They want to sell this house.
Oh, they're selling the house you live in, so you're going to have to move?
Yeah.
Where do your parents live?
They're in Maryland. They have a house in Vegas that they're retiring in, but they're in Maryland for a few years.
Uh-huh. Well, you don't get along with them?
I do. I don't know. Well, they, the last few times I've tried to visit them, they've had other things they were doing.
You think they're avoiding you?
I don't think they're avoiding me, but I think they're, I don't know. They're
well, if my son was coming to town that I don't see very often, I would make time in my schedule to be there.
Yeah, they're not intentionally avoiding me, but they really, I don't know. They don't. It's not a priority to them right now.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you a personal question that might not seem to make a lot of sense.
Okay.
But it does make sense to me. What kind of relationship did you have with your father? What kind of father was he? Was he the kind that was working all the time? Or did he spend a lot of time with the kids? Weekend fishing trips and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I know where you headed with that. I've never heard you say that before.
What's that?
I don't know. He was
Hello?
Yeah, he worked a lot. He did work a lot, but, I don't know.
Is this a sore subject?
No, I don't know how to answer it, because I don't always know
Okay,
how I feel about it.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, so I'm going to mute the microphone and ask you something so the other people can't hear. Okay, I'm back. And on the phone we still have Ryan from Pennsylvania, and I got my beer here. And the reason I was asking about your father is when I meet gay people and I ask about their life, I almost always find that gay men either had an absentee father, through a divorce or something, or they had a father who was too busy with work to really make much of a family. So I was just a little curious about that, just to prove my own theory.
Yeah.
Or on the opposite end of the spectrum, with a lot of gay guys, you find a dominating mother and a timid father. And See, I think about these things because I believe people are born bisexual, and you're lured either way, depending on how people brainwash you during your upbringing.
Right.
And if you don't have a good, strong, positive male role model, you might gravitate more towards the feminine side.
Well, I don't think that necessarily aligns though, as far as like when you start to put gender identity and sexuality together. I don't think you can necessarily. You know what I mean?
No, not really.
No.
Go ahead, try again.
No, I don't think it's worth it, because
well,
probably
get hurt.
My explanation would be more confusing than what I just said.
So you don't believe that people are born bisexual?
I think it's possible.
Yeah.
But I would question people's motives for wanting to know reasonings behind things. Like, why do we have to know the reasoning behind things? Can't they just be what they are, you know?
I'm not like saying anything about the reasons. I'm just saying it's something that I found in common. You know, with all my gay friends. You have dads who left the mom and they were out of the home. Or you have fathers who are workaholics and never saw the kids. They only got home like after the kids were in bed when they were kids, you know? And that's a common theme with a lot of gay men that I've seen.
Well, my dad would try to spend time with us, but it just it never worked out. Like, the family never wanted to do the things he wanted to do, or it didn't, you know?
I guess what I would say is basically when men are raised primarily by women is when they start to identify with feminine feelings and attraction towards men. No?
See, I don't know if that's linked. You think that's linked?
I think your sexuality is determined by sociology. You know, your outside influences. If you were brought up in a family that was very anti-gay, you would probably also be very anti-gay. And you'd be straight. But if you're brought up by a couple of lesbians, you'd have a greater chance of being gay because they're more understanding and accepting of that lifestyle, of course. And if you grew up and you never had, during your formative years, you never got to observe what, quote, proper male straight behavior is. You know, you build your own idea of what proper male straight behavior is, or proper male behavior is. Whatever. I'm not making any sense, and I'm boring even you, so I'm going to let you go, Ryan.
All right.
I'm sorry I bored you.
No, you didn't bore me.
Take it easy, man. Keep on listening.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye. And that was Ryan from Pennsylvania. Boy. It's time to wrap up the program. It's going on 4 hours, and that's it. That's the end of the program, and I'm very proud of myself that I didn't play a whole lot of copywritten music tonight. Actually, everything that I played tonight was royalty-free, so I can't get in trouble for playing anything that I played tonight. And anything that was copywritten wasn't played for long enough to get in trouble for it. So I can play by the rules. I'll play by your rules, you rogue. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Don't forget to keep on listening to tedweb.com, TedWeb Radio. And, of course, check out Social Crime. Our regular listeners, the people who listen every week, check it out. They have shows on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is when Pedro's show is on. It's the Social Crime Syndicate show. The URL is www.socialcrime.com. You can look in the schedule, and they have shows all day on Thursday, all night on Thursday, all afternoon and night on Thursday. And tomorrow night, you can listen to Peg do his own show. I wonder if Peg will talk about me. I wonder if people will tell him what happened tonight. I think the show went pretty well. Of course, we have the typical problems with non-working numbers that you got to sort of expect with any live call show. But we got a lot of good pranks off. This show will be in the archive by the time the next show is on the air, so you can go to kdkprankcalls.com and click on the Lunatic Fringe and listen to the old shows in the archive. The shows from the past 5 or 6 weeks are up there. If anybody wants to catch up, let me see if anybody's even listening from Social Crime. Again, Social Crime people, I apologize for the rebuffering that was happening all earlier tonight. Anyway, the plugs. Let me continue with the plugs. Don't forget to check out radioprank.com. They play our prank calls, and thus we support them. radioprank.com. Don't forget to check out atlanticdimensions.com, atlanticdimensions.com. It's long, but it's worth it. Also, don't forget to check out comedythinktank.com, comedythinktank.com. And if you click on blogs and then pranks, you can find the prank phone calls of Zachary B. hidden in there. He's pretending that they're not from him, but they're from him. He doesn't want to get in trouble with the religious people he works with, so we must respect that. Also, don't forget to check out PioLight.net. I don't know if he's still around. One of these days I'm going to check and see if he's still there. And, am I forgetting anybody? Myself, of course. How can I forget my own website? I command you now to go to kdkprankcalls.com, listen to the over 100 prank calls that are up there, watch the naked boobies in the videos up there, look at my naked ass in the galleries, and donate some money and buy some CDs. Keep us going. Anyway, thank you all for listening. I love you all. Barring catastrophe, we'll be back here next week, Saturday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you all for listening. I love you all, and stay beautiful.
We got to close it out. That's it for tonight. Be back again tomorrow night. Red-eyed and bushy-tailed, 'cause I can tell you tomorrow, baby.
I move your picture from my wall. And I replace them.
Both large and
Both large and small.
Yeah,
and each new day.
You get everyone.
Finds me so blue. Nothing takes the place of you.
Just remember, nothing takes the place of nothing can ever take the place of you.
I read your letters.
Each and every one by one.
And I still love you.
Baby. I still love you.
When it's all said and done.
I still love you.
Oh, my darling.
7 times.
I'm so blue.
Because nothing.
Nothing. Oh,
nothing. They feel as quiet as your vagina.
I write this letter.
It's raining.
On my window pane.
As the moving finger writes, what the hell says until tomorrow? He's not even listening to the lyrics anymore. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you too. As each teardrop hits inside my letter.
Without you,
hell's that one?
Nothing seems the same.
Without you, nothing's the same. Nothing's the same.
So I'll wait.
And I'll wait.
Until you're home.
Until you're home.
Again, I love you.
Again, like I said before, I love you.
But I'm all alone.
I'm all alone till I see you again tomorrow night, baby. Till tomorrow, I love you so much. I love you more.
I'm so blue.
Bye. I'm bluer. Goodbye.
Because nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
take the blame.
Take this place of you, baby. Thank you all for listening. I love y'all. Tune in again next week. And stay beautiful.